Testing, testing,
We got a pretty good
testing.
team. We might have a chance, but we're not going to do it.
Welcome everyone. Ken Daniels alongside Mickey Redmond, and over the course of the next few games,
I'm just
we'll
getting
hear
the
from
camera on, guys.
Steve Yzerman. We'll hear from Sean Horkoff and the progress that the prospects are making. But first off, your thoughts on what you just heard from the general manager.
I think it will be sooner, not later, and I think for sure with Nedeljkovic and Lucas Raymond and Sider, they probably jump-started this rebuild at least by a couple of years. So Kenny Holland wasn't wrong when it takes 8 to 10. I'd say within 2 years now, the Detroit Red Wings are going to be competitive for sure for a playoff spot, no problem.
Well, each of the teams tonight with 6 players on the roster with 10 or more goals, and 2 wings with 20. Dylan Larkin, Tyler Bertuzzi.
Pretty interesting pair for sure, leading your team. Both of them 20 goals and 18 assists for 38 points. One of them has 38 games, that's Larkin, and 35 for Bertuzzi with the Canadian stuff and the vaccine and all that stuff. But both of them, boy, are finding ways. Now that Bertuzzi's on the second line, he's energized.
How's
that
everyone
group.
doing?
These two guys are your bread and butter offensively. Along with Raymond, they've scored about 50% of the goals for the Detroit Red Wings. There's something else, and every team has to be careful when they're playing 71 and 59. The engine is diesel.
Holy jeez Louise,
right,
that's bright.
the junkyard
Holy
to
cannoli.
play against.
Well, 35-year-old Evgeny Malkin, a UFA end of the season. Contract talks have begun for him in Pittsburgh. Mario and the front office want him to finish his career as a
I gotta get my
He had
damn-
June knee surgery, missed 34 games, plays just his 10th game tonight, Mick, and he's got 7 points in his past 6.
This guy's got a lot of Sergei Fedorov on him. He's a thoroughbred when he's healthy, for sure. Yeah, a couple of knee surgeries, but you're right. He's been on fire since they came back, and he came back, and their power play has gotten really going as well. This guy can do it all. Big, 6'3", 215 pounds. He doesn't mind going to the tough areas.
Let me know if y'all can hear
He
everything
can
okay.
skate. He's got it all. I hope they do sign him and maybe get him tied into Crosby's next 3 years in Pittsburgh, along with Letang. They're quite the trio. Not many teams in the NHL can feature 3 guys like these guys. But Malkin, boy, oh boy, he is something to watch.
So along with Crosby, and don't forget about Jeff Carter down the middle too. They've got a great 1-3 punch at center ice. And as for Sid, well, 3 goals shy of 500. Crosby didn't play until mid-November, following off-season wrist surgery. But Crosby's got 34 points, 31 games.
Game will be starting soon. Perfect. Sick. I just gotta get this camera on now. That's good. Hi. Hold on, I'll be back, guys. I don't think I have a problem here. everyone, how y'all doing? I'm gonna fix my hair. Right, it's a little fucking bright. It's a little bright. I know, I heard you say that. I said I heard you. Hey, what's going on, Cowboy John? Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the button I was looking for. Sure. How's everyone doing?
Individual rush. Put the shot, score! Bingo, let him, baby. What a shot.
Dylan Larkin and the Red Wings looking to snap a 4-game skid against the Penguins in Pittsburgh. Been a tough go for
I'm having a Dr.
Detroit
Pepper.
on that particular road. They look to get it going tonight. They've lost their last 3 overall, and they're in dire need of a win. Let's rejoin Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond. Got it?
All right, John, thank you. Hello again, everybody. Our Southeast Michigan Ford dealers, netminders, Kelvin
I know.
Tucker gets the start. His first
I haven't got to that point yet. You gotta give me a second here.
as a Red Wing, and he got tagged with the loss Wednesday.
Let me do one thing at a time.
But the Red Wings scored 5. And speaking of rare starts, Casey DeSmith hasn't started much this season. 9 times, and in his past 2, he didn't finish. Has completed a game since January the 2nd, giving up 5 in victory over San Jose, the only game that he finished. So we are underway here from Pittsburgh. Ernie, Rasmussen, and Zadina starting for Detroit. Pocket pick there of Letang. Crosby, as his line usually starts, with Rust and Gensel. They start most games for the Penguins. Puck into the middle and cleared by Pittsburgh out to neutral ice. Back to get it is Hronek on defense with Stahl. Danny DeKeyser out of the Red Wing lineup tonight. Gustav Lindstrom is back. Hronek's got it. Up the right wing boards for Rasmussen. Got stopped at center ice.
There we go.
Zadina goes after that loose puck, but it's chipped past him. And the tank plays one back into his own zone. Brian Dumoulin, the 30-year-old 6'4" defender, wearing number 8 in black. The Pittsburgh Penguins wearing their 3rd jerseys here tonight at PPG Paints Arena. As Raymond goes in after the puck. He got taken wide by Marcus Pettersson, number 28 for the Penguins. Turning now is Dylan Larkin. Larkin with the Mesnikov and Raymond. Puck up the right wing boards and cleared out by Evan Rodriguez, who's got 15 goals on the season. Larkin bumped his man. Penguins can't clear. Quick shot by Raymond, and it's up, deflected, and out of play.
Well, we get a Taco Bell take, or a couple of them here early in this game. And, well, why should they behave? The Penguins have scored 11 power play goals in their last 13 games. So the Red Wings got to try to stay out of the penalty box. Malkin's been a big factor there. And Christmas is over. Way too many gifts the other night, said Jeff Blashill, playing the Chicago Blackhawks. Too many turnovers. So no more gifts, because Christmas is long gone.
Penguins in the midst of a 6-game homestand, won their first 2, but lost last night in overtime to Seattle 2-1. They held the Kraken to just 9 shots through 2 periods, but gave up 18 in the 3rd as their 8-game home winning streak came to an end, and their first loss anywhere in 7 games, as this will be an icing charge against the Penguins.
Seattle, in spite of not getting a lot of shots on goal, Ken, I thought played.
We're trying to adjust the
with a
settings
lot of
here.
energy,
Hello, everybody.
a lot of
Welcome to Monster
enthusiasm
Sports and
last night
Entertainment.
Against the
I'm your host,
Pittsburgh
Molly.
Penguins,
What is
and,
going on? How's everyone
they
doing
have been
tonight?
awfully hot. 17, 2, and 1. Their last 20, they just could be in a position that they're going to lose a few games that they probably shouldn't, and it could be one tonight if the Red Wings do not.
There we go. 23 now.
Back of the net for
The cord is broken, so don't mind me.
Games. Look at the last 20. 875
Crazy.
points percentage, 4 goals a game compared to 2.78. Goals against are better. And look at
There we go.
Yeah, 26%.
Are we live still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in
Let me
the
know
last
if we're
9
live still.
games, Malkin has been back, and he makes a huge difference. But they've got a lot of guys contributing.
Here's Fabry. That shot got blocked. Brock McGinn in front of his old junior teammate, Robbie Fabry. They were together in Guelph, and he just blocked that attempt. Here's Fabry again. Out to the other side. That's
Cowboy John chilling out. How you been doing?
As McGinn goes after it, Letty is back.
How you been this week?
Away from Brock McGinn. Bertuzzi used to drive all the games in Guelph with Brock McGinn. Goes in after that puck. Letang tipped it. Came loose here for Fabry, a shot. And that got deflected off to the corner in the midst of a change. Here's Rasmussen giving it back for Fabry. He got checked by Malkin, and the puck came out to center ice. As Mick said, Malkin playing in just his 10th game this season. After a second time that he's had ACL reconstruction surgery, that was last summer. Here's Zadina. Boy, does he need one desperately. Zadina got it back to Stahl, but he fanned on it. A break here. Down ice goes Brian Rust, who hails from Troy, Michigan. Ahead for Rasmussen. Up there along with Ernie. Behind the net for John Marino. Cleared around to the near boards. Played by Crosby, the Penguins captain. Good feed here for Gensel. Cutting in. And he was checked. Strong coming back by Moritz Seider on defense with Jordan Oster.
Getting up a little bit slow, Gensel.
Gensel's been a rock for the Penguins this season. Leads them with 21 goals and 40 points. Back to the line. It's tipped. Came right in front of the goal again. Ernie tried to get there, but had his pocket picked by Rust. A good move there by Seider. And the Red Wings get the puck out to center and back to the Penguin line.
What a great guy. Also, talk about the non-stars on this team, but Brian Rust, been an unbelievable playoff player. And what a solid citizen he is for the Penguins.
Cheers.
Clink.
Dr. Pepper, not sponsored,
11,
obviously.
37 years old at 6'6", made the Penguins off a pro tryout. Just signed as a UFA 4 months ago, so good for him, Brian Boyle. And in the absence of Teddy Bluger, who's out for months with a broken jaw, he was so key on their third line and killing penalties. And between Carter and Boyle, they're helping make up the difference without Teddy Bluger for Pittsburgh. Back of the net for John Marino, so steady. Former Oilers 6th round pick. Pickard leaves it for Letty. Letty with a goal and 11 points in the season for Detroit.
Yeah, I'm playing out my week.
Larkin cutting.
Ooh, Pittsburgh getting possession again.
Pass. Malkin's on it. Stahl is there.
There you go.
Going down.
That's a big body.
Malkin.
That's what you got to do to Malkin, and there's one guy that can do it is Mark Stahl.
A little bit of a cross check there into McGinn from Hronek. Larkin off the boards, kept in at the line though by Letang. Had to wait for a Penguin to get out of his way. Threw it to open ice, but the Red Wings tipped through there by Nemestikov for Larkin. Back to Nemestikov. Larkin heads to the front of the net, now behind to get it. Raymond looks to get open in front, goes to the far corner, in there along with Heinen, who peels off. Coming into the point position came Osterley, and that'll be held with Nemestikov in front.
Pittsburgh saving it.
Two big
Going in.
bodies going back towards the backboards, and Malkin lost
Man's got.
footing on his own.
Oh my
Mark
lord.
Stahl, well over 200 pounds and 6 feet, is the right guy to be
Yo,
able to
that dude
guide
looked like a lumbersexual
Malkin
Logan
down
Paul.
those far
What
boards
the?
like that.
Malkin will be an unrestricted
He literally
free agent
did.
end of the season. Some key Penguins, along with Letang, will be, but the Penguins have started contract, or at least preliminary talks with Malkin and Letang. I don't know how they get them all signed, and Brian Rust is up for a new deal too. At 29, he'll be unrestricted. Down low for Fabry in front of the skate of Suter. Heinen.
I bet you the Red Wings are going to get the first goal.
Holding the line with Seider. Osterley with a pass up the left wing side. Into the Penguin zone it goes. And lifted high by Marcus Pettersson. Picking it up is Osterley. Lead pass for Fabry.
Red Wings have been
Dropping back
so
for
freaking
Suter.
close so far.
Suter with 10 goals in the season. 99.
Just in this past
career
6 minutes, they've been
game
so
for
close to
Suter.
getting a goal.
In a terrific rookie
Hi, everybody.
season
Welcome to
last
Monsters
year,
Booster
Chicago
Entertainment. I'm host
signed a two-year
Molly.
deal with the Red Wings.
You can smash that thumbs up, put on your weight in,
outside.
subscribe if you haven't already.
Rasmussen
And yeah, hit the bell for
Bounce around back
notifications
to the net.
so you can notify whenever I'm live.
into the slot, no one there, and Crosby will lift it. Crosby missed the early part of the season following off-season wrist surgery. Didn't come into the Penguins lineup till mid-November. Hronek into the Pittsburgh zone. Off Rasmussen. Behind the net went Zadina. Zadina's got it now. to the line. Hronek the shot, and that went wide. Tripped in front was Rasmussen. Back to the point, Hronek. Looks for a redirect. Grabbed there by Russ.
See, so close again.
Gagne comes back hard on the back check and stall.
Red Wings doing very well with their
Another
offense.
good shift, Kenny, for Rasmussen and
22.
Sedina going to the front of the net. That's what they want.
In comes Valeno. Looks behind
Back.
for Smith. And Giovanni Smith.
Bang,
Shot.
boop,
Gets stopped
boop,
by
and
Smith.
boom, boom, pow.
As it still goes here in the first period. 4 players on the ice tonight, teammates with the OHL's Guelph Storm, and a very successful team there. We'll look back at their championship season next.
Oh, commercial break. That went to commercial really quickly. Anyways, this is commercial break. The game audio will return when the commercial break is over. Why is there a shark in this commercial? What the is that? I have never seen a truck like that in my whole life. Hyundai Santa Cruz, the new truck that they have? What the heck? Like, why do they have so many different features on a truck? Like, I don't even know what half the buttons do in a car. I don't know what half of the little symbols that show up on the dashboard mean. I don't know any of that. I just know the car goes vroom, and it goes me to one place to another place. That's all I need to know. Put gas in it, car go vroom. That's it. What the heck? I thought it was a get prepared commercial for tornadoes in Canada. And I was like, tornadoes in Canada? And I'm like, oh yeah, like tornadoes, you get tornadoes in Canada. Not here,
43
but
goals,
like,
and along with
it's a
Tyler
thing.
Bertuzzi and Pius Suter, they were all together on that championship team with the Guelph Storm, and now 3 of them, Suter, Fabry, and Bertuzzi, together on a line with the Red Wings.
Crazy stuff, huh?
And Giovanni Smith came the next year.
Yeah.
Jason Dickinson.
Oh my gosh, my
in the
cat
NHL was
makes
on
like a
that
little
team
hole
too.
for herself
A lot of
in
good
a blanket,
programs,
and then
yeah.
she lays in it.
Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little nest.
It used to be known as the Guelph Biltmores. The old Biltmore hat. They punch him black and toe plates used to wear.
Damien, what's going on, Damien?
In the 14-15 season, the next year, Suter and Burt.
Damien, was your Instagram
each
hacked?
had 43 goals. Fabry at 25 in just 30 games. There's a prolific scoring team.
Damien, did your Instagram get hacked? That's my question right
Pickard
now.
for Letty. Ahead for Smith. Ruida. Played up the right side for Kapanen. Red Wings take over. Mike Matheson played it across. Chipped by the Penguins deep. Pickard out of the reach of Osterley. And moving defenders likely used to Nedeljkovic in the way he plays the puck.
Oh! Nice save
Pickard's
by
been
Red
in so
Wings.
rarely that you'd get that playing time against Chicago. How about that? You come in when you're down by
Yeah,
4.
I did.
The Hawks have
You
4
knew it.
goals on
That's
Delta.
happening to
If you
everybody,
take the loss,
Damien.
your team gets 5.
It's
I
not
don't
just
understand
you.
that whole
Every
thing.
single person on my
Well,
thing
each
is
allowed
getting
4 that
hacked.
night. Chicago scored 8 on Wednesday. Here's Larkin to the middle. Shot stopped by DeSmith. Raymond looks for the puck. Raymond strong in the stick, able to prevent
Someone
the
that I
Penguins
knew
from
got
getting
hacked, and I
out.
texted them and I said, if this is really you, tell me where we met.
Come off the ice to get it.
Tell me where you and I first met. And they said, and they couldn't. So I was like, a little suspicious.
As Rodriguez was in, but there's a penalty upcoming.
Considering the fact that they literally just put camp, then I would have been like, oh, okay, like, it's them. But no,
Tripping penalty to Jeff Carter. Who
They
just
said,
signed a
"It's just me, okay?"
2-year
And I was like,
extension with a full no-trade
that's something you'd
clause.
say.
Well, Carter, no argument on the play.
Tripping call
Give him another shot
on
with the foot,
Pittsburgh,
almost like
Detroit
he-
getting a
he
power
went
play for
down.
2 minutes.
Nonetheless, Red Wings will take the first power play of the hockey game.
Against the second best penalty killing unit in the NHL and the least penalized team in the National Hockey League. The Pittsburgh Penguins, the Red Wings power play 29th.
Go great, so I'm not the only dumbass. Good to know. Yeah, it was a lot of people. Don't worry, it's just flooding my page.
The past 8 with the man advantage. Rasmussen,
How do you throw
Zadina,
one guy out with a gun?
and Ernie.
Look at that.
Well, who else is coming out now? Better not be a face-off violation. Ernie won it anyway. For Zadina. Now to Letty. Bell tire power play Detroit. Behind the net to Rasmussen. For Zadina. Rasmussen didn't see it in time. Then a loose puck there for Ernie, and just failing to get to it was Hronek. 4 goals for Hronek, 2 on the power play this season, 22 points for him.
Yo, these refs actually be like skating so smoothly.
On the wing for Rasmussen with Zadina to the net.
Oh!
Ernie on the far side. Ernie
Close,
behind.
120
Rasmussen
left
lets
in
it
Detroit
go
power
around the
play.
slate for Letty.
Hello everybody, welcome to Monster
That's
Sports
tipped
Entertainment. How
off the
y'all doing?
glass
I'm
off the
Molly.
stick at Marino.
Nice to meet you guys.
And the Penguins able to clear it.
Boy, if they could get Philip Zadina in a groove to start scoring some goals, getting chances and stuff like that, and Verana coming back from injury, they could have a pretty productive second
Looks
half
like
of
I
the
got a big
season
forehead.
offensively.
We're hoping that maybe Verana can ignite Zadina, although it's going to be a while till Verana's back. Still likely into February, maybe March. But Zadina's gone 18 games now without a goal.
Yeah. I feel bad for him.
Larkin for Bertuzzi. Left it there for Sider. Larkin with a good play through the skates. Back in for Fabry from Bertuzzi. Robbie Fabry's got it and sets up here for Sider. For Raymond. Raymond, who leads all rookies in points with 34. Back for Sider. Tied with Raymond, who all rookies leading with assists. Back for Sider.
Oh!
Shot just wide.
So close.
Bertuzzi.
15 seconds left on the Detroit power play.
Lucas Raymond. Looks back for Sider. Now to Larkin. Top of the left
Nice
circle.
little pass. Nice little pass again. Nice another little
Sider
nice pass.
for
Bada
Raymond.
bing. Nope,
Look
not
for
going
Larkin.
in. Never mind.
Larkin's got it now. As the power play is now over. Down low for Bertuzzi. Right on the goal for Larkin. That went off a body to the far side. Bertuzzi, he got hit hard. And the through wheel took him to the boards. So the Red Wings 0 for 1 in the power play.
Not a bad look, though.
No shots.
Not a bad look. A pretty good look at power play for not getting any shots.
Dumoulin for Crosby. Rust got it to center. Gensel played it back for Crosby. Crosby with Rust and Gensel. Gensel taken to the boards by Veleno. Behind the net, Hronek. Crosby feeds to the line and a shot just wide from
The
Dumoulin.
NFL should have longer seasons.
Crosby on it again.
I'm just thinking about how freaking
Rust
fast it
couldn't
goes
pick
by.
up cleanly. Fire deep by Nemesnikov. Dumoulin around. Gensel carries in.
Good for Crosby coming late.
Gensel, the intended feed for Crosby. Veleno read that, and he'll lead the Red Wings through center. Veleno on the left wing side for Nemesnikov. That shot was
Like a
blocked.
hockey,
Another
you have
attempt. Veleno gets
so
back to the corner.
many
Nemesnikov
freaking
trying to make a play on it. Veleno did for Suter, and the shot
games.
sailed high and wide, and all the way back into Detroit territory. Giving chance to Gustav
And then
Lindstrom.
NFL is just like
10 to
18
injury this-
seasons now.
this
Take it or
season,
leave
including
it.
the last game a couple of nights
No,
ago
18,
against the
18
Blackhawks
weeks.
at
So I'm like,
Caesars Arena.
thanks for extending it by one, but like,
Lindstrom
bro,
so
really?
close back there.
He is. He's so unassuming. Goes about his job so quietly, but very effectively.
Play just onside, they say. A small
Hey,
penalty.
Crimson! What's
Shot
going on,
stopped
Crimson?
by Kelvin Pickard. Behind the net for Brock McGinn.
How you doing, Crimson? You
And
doing
taken
well?
by Zadina. Off the skate of Ernie. Now Rasmussen. For Adam Ernie. Picked off by the Red Wings. Rasmussen. Zadina races to the corner. Just over 7.5 to go in the first period. And I'd say for the road game and coming off the game against Chicago. Now Pittsburgh did play last night. Mick, pretty good start for Detroit.
Yeah, and these three guys are very, very close to getting something happening. The Rasmussen line, offensively, I mean.
And Bertuzzi back now for the moment with Raymond and Larkin. To the line for Osterley. The shot just went wide. Here it is for Raymond. He finds Osterley right in. And a save made there to Smith off the backside of the net. And the Penguins come through center for Hyman. Up along with Jeff Carter. 2-year deal, $6.25 over the 2 years for Carter. He's played 51 games since coming to Pittsburgh, and he's got 21 goals. He turned 37 this month.
Stuck in the
Still
corner.
going strong, terrific skater still. Pretty smart.
Pittsburgh, nice passing. Detroit having better
Rodriguez,
passing.
good play there for Danton Heinen.
Well said.
Heinen, who spent 5 seasons with Boston and Anaheim. Crosby couldn't get past, then turned over into the corner for Larkin. And chipped out of play by Raymond, so the faceoff will be in Detroit zone when we return.
Face off in Detroit zone after the commercial break. How's everyone doing? I have a knot in the front of my shin. I feel a knot. And every single time I push on it, it sends like a weird like signal down up my knee. I added y'all to my new one again. Okay. Because, yeah, I've been noticing that everywhere, and I was like, there's no way this is Damien. Damien. I'm gonna try. Oh, no wonder nothing is loading. I'm on freaking data. I mean, I'm on the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi sucks. Yeah. Did you see what was put on your thing? Yeah. I'm just gonna go block it right now. It's good you show up because I was gonna ask. I was like, Damien, I don't think this is you. What's going on, Dawson Sports Corner? How you doing? What's going on, Dawson? Hope you're doing well. Those are some good wiper blades. I didn't realize how expensive wiper blades were. I thought they would come in a pack of 2, but they don't, and I didn't know that. You have to get one, like each side, separately. And they're like $50. Like, if you want to get good ones that'll last, it's like $50. Excuse me? For a piece of plastic? Get ripped off. Yeah, I saw it. Someone told me this morning.
Points are pretty close. Power play
I just got
goes wide,
$10,000
lead
from
to
this
power
chick
play
named
points pretty
Jennifer.
close.
I'm like,
Remember,
this ain't
Ovechkin first
Damien.
in 04, Crosby first in 05. They came into
I'm like, I don't think Damien ain't got no $10,000 from this
05 or
chick
06
named
to Milwaukee
Jennifer
in
just from
04.
sending it his email. I don't think so.
It's an interesting comparison because they play the game somewhat differently. And it took Ovechkin a lot of frustration about how good Crosby was in winning cup for him to finally get his.
6:10 left in the first period.
Picked up by Russ.
Red Wings have 6 shots on goal,
Down it goes to Crosby.
and the Penguins have 3 shots on goal, and the score is still nothing. There's nothing at all.
This will go right to Smith.
We ain't got no
Penguins'
score.
second best goals against in the National Hockey League at 2.53, and the 8th
Ooh, we got a
best
little chill.
offense at
Chip,
3.35. That is why they've won 17 of their last 21 since the start of December, second only to Colorado. 10-3-1 this month is Pittsburgh. They had their 8-game home winning streak snapped last night. Their longest at home since 2018.
Oh, wow.
Rueda.
Oh! Hitting him up against the
A little
boards.
bit overdue to have a down spell, that's for sure.
Little
And
kinky.
nobody would have expected them to
I'm
lose
sorry.
to Seattle last night.
Especially with the so few shots against earlier than Seattle. It was 18.
I don't think I should have said that.
This game tonight for Pittsburgh could be what we call a trap game.
I regret
They're
my
supposed to
previous
beat
statement.
Detroit. They probably expect to beat Detroit, but will they?
Here's Larkin,
Oh!
who has been red hot. He had a goal on Wednesday. 20
If the
on
one
season.
Penguins defense wasn't right there, it would have went in.
As Dylan
Oh,
has
they
20
gonna
goals,
fight.
tied
Ooh,
with
they
Tyler
gonna fight.
Bertuzzi for the team lead and tied for the team
Ooh,
lead
kick
in
his
points at
ass.
38. When you got Crosby,
Commercial once again for 55 left in the period. I don't know why they stopped it again. I don't know why they're having so many commercials. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Really off topic. But you know, like for individuals who have diabetes, how they have the Lifestyle Libre? That's the little, like, it's like a little circle on the back of your arm that you put it on and you push a button and then it goes into your skin and it stays there. And then you click it. You just click like your phone or you click like the little computer. You just tap it against it and you get your glucose. That is so much better than your fingers because your fingers over time, they get all like the skin gets really tough because it's all scarred up. And let me tell you something right now. You try to take blood glucose from a patient who has been diabetic most of their life and has always used their fingers. That is the hardest thing to get blood from. I felt so bad. I went through all their fingers and I was like you have to try to milk the finger. So like push it so the blood goes up, and I tried to use gravity and I finally got just enough. I was like, this poor. Oh, the Giants got a new head coach. Brian DeBole. Freaking rights. Okay, Damien, what's your... I need to know what it is. Oh. Yeah, Damien. Oh, wait. Is it King Damien? Is it that one? Yo, this right? I think so. I think it was fixed. I think I got it.
Believe.
It took me a second.
And Nick Steve Eisenman played one season against both Ovechkin and Crosby. His last year at 5
Right. Yeah, he would have just seen the beginning of what was to come for those two.
Yeah.
And he had the bad knee that year. Detroit lost to Edmonton.
He had a bad knee for many years before that when he was like a tripod. I don't know how he did it.
That reconstructive surgery was wild.
Just the image of him trying to get up using his stick to help it off on the ice. Incredible.
And the ball. Oh, he's a
Behind
Buffalo
the net,
Bills.
Domesticon. With Larkin and Raymond. They've been together for the most part the past handful of games.
Whoa!
It's worked well as Raymond knocked down Rodriguez.
Okay, good. All right.
And it's divided the offense up for the Red Wings with Bertuzzi in the second unit, usually, with Suter and Fabry. Bertuzzi had been with Larkin and Raymond for pretty much most of the season until lately. But as we saw tonight, sporadically, be together again, mix them up. Chad Riedel off the leg of Zach Aston Reese, and Pickard able to grab that. Well, there's never been a better time to experience Red Wings action.
Oh, I'm
live
so
at the
happy it's
Caesars
Friday.
Arena with Wind Wheel Nation.
Oh, it's
Get on
so
the priority
nice.
wait list for the best seats and year-round benefits next season by placing a deposit. For more information, visit DetroitRedWings.com/deposits. This is the first of 3 meetings with the Penguins. They're back in Pittsburgh March 27th. And home to Pittsburgh, the final home game this season at Little Caesars Arena on April 23rd. Barring, as Mick would say, any of the other crazy stuff still going on.
Yeah.
Red Wings were about to get it
there's
for
another
Pittsburgh.
game
We're able to get the
tomorrow.
puck back.
We'll check second. This will be an icing charge coming up against
Icing charge.
Pittsburgh.
Go.
Well, I see some of the Canadian cities are, I don't know if they're beginning to open up a little bit. I've heard a lot of talk in Ottawa about the
It'll be
fans, but
more toward the end of February.
yeah.
As you look at Sidney Crosby, an off-season wrist surgery until Halloween, really, and then was out for 5 more. In
Oh!
on to Smith from the point. He'll hold on.
Red Wings won
20 goals,
the puck
13
drop,
times for Crosby, and within
won the
that,
face-off.
30
So
goals 9 times, 40 goals twice, 50
they went
goals
bada boom.
in 09-10, and he will be the
Didn't get
second
it
to Mario Lemieux to 500 with the Penguins franchise, and he's signed through 24-25. He's 34 years old now.
Well, obviously, he's scored a lot of goals. But he's
Pittsburgh
gonna
won this
be
one.
Counted on for a lot more things than just scoring goals. I mean, he's been an incredible
Damn, y'all
athlete
got
all
lucky.
these years for Pittsburgh in so many ways.
And really is unique for as great as he is in the grinding game that he can play.
Yeah.
And so tough to play against, night in, night out.
But you can talk about the great disparity in goals with Ovechkin, but look at the assists, as you already mentioned. Sid's got way, way more assists.
Oh,
Jack
baby
Rueda,
screaming.
31-year-old undrafted player playing his 227th NHL game. This will come back as icing
Icing.
back in the Penguin zone.
Yikes.
Our first intermission, Steve Eisenman will bring us an update on Jacob Vrana, who we spoke of. The shoulder surgery that he had only was in training camp for all of 10 minutes up in Traverse City, and then had the operation. So Minot and John Keating coming up in our first intermission.
.2:27 left in the first.
Out back into the Red Wing zone for Letty.
Nice. I don't got a horse in this
Mike
race, by the way.
Came from Florida in a deal for Patrick Hornquist. And Red Wing able to get a stick.
But I
cleanly
do
on
believe that the Red Wings are going to score first.
Kapanen couldn't get past. Kapanen, an original draft pick of the Penguins, dealt to Toronto in the Phil Kessel deal. And reacquired Giovanni Smith after it, along with Dumoulin. Giovanni Smith, 85 penalty minutes given away. And gets blocked. That one.
Oh! Beautiful score by the Red Wings.
Gets it past
Told
Smith,
you. I
and
told
it's
you the Red
1-0
Wings were going to
Red
score
Wings.
first.
Oh my
What did I
God.
say?
Talk about Christmas is
And it
over.
happened.
The Penguins just handed the puck right to the Red Wings at the right point.
Yeah, handed it
And
right
that
to
kept
him.
everything alive. There was the play right there. Joe Valeno just appeared out of nowhere, and
Beautiful.
Giovanni Smith just wheels around and swipes it at the net. Not much the goaltender could do there. Hope it hits him. And right between
Woo!
the pads
Nice.
for the first goal
Smith.
of the game.
My
His
man
first in 16
Smith.
games since
Oh
scoring
my
against the
gosh.
Islanders in early December. Mike
Beautiful.
Matheson gave it
Oh,
away,
Smith.
and Giovanni Smith makes him pay his third goal of the
Giovanni
season
Smith.
and his 5th point. And the Red Wings in a 1-0 lead and out shooting the Penguins by a wide margin too.
Well, everybody who's played this game has done just what Matheson did. You see your player there, you don't see the guy behind him, it was Valeno. You lay it there, and the next thing you know, it's on another colored jersey.
Here comes Zadina. Osterley, back of the net. Rasmussen couldn't pick it up. Ahead for Jeff Carter. And offside is Pittsburgh, as Rodriguez thought the pass was coming his way. But it never got there, and the Penguins are offside.
Well, Giovanni Smith doesn't get a whole lot of ice time. Rarely plays 10 minutes
Good for
on any
him.
given night.
That was
And
beautiful.
lots
He
of
just
those
turned
nights,
around and just hit
He's
it
got a
in at just the
5-minute
right
break when he's in
time.
the penalty box, so even that cuts his ice time down. But he's trying to make his way on a daily basis as a full-time NHL hockey player. That's his challenge. He's a competitor, we know that.
And his brother Jamel is back with the taxi squad.
8:02 is exact time on ice for Giovanni Smith. Average.
Gagne and Valeno assisting Bertuzzi. Ahead for Robbie Fabry.
Last
Fabry
43
dropped it back
seconds.
for Bertuzzi, but it's tipped away, and the other number 59 on the ice tonight, Gensel, played it. Crosby after it was stalled.
Why is my leg so messed up? Oh my
Ball
God, my legs
Plus
are
9
heavy.
on the season. I know not much credence is put with plus minuses anymore, but so many
Notice,
minuses.
'cause I have blonde hair.
Tyler Bertuzzi installed two that really stand out
Yeah.
in the plus department. Tyler's at plus 13.
13 seconds left.
Lindstrom back for Dylan Larkin.
Hey, what's going on, Buckskull? Buckskull gang in house.
Larkin
In the house.
couldn't get into the Penguin
How you-
zone. Malkin.
How you doing? Pardon me. Oh my
Long
gosh. How
shot
you
in,
doing?
so not a lot of work for Calvin
End of the
Pickard in
first
his
period.
first
Oh,
start.
that was a good stretch of my neck.
Just 4 shots he had to face, stopped them all. Red Wings in a 1-0 lead. To Minot and John we go.
All right, Kenny, thank you. It was
Yeah,
exactly
Kenny, thank
the
you.
start that the Red Wings needed in a game after 3
Surprised
weeks
the Red
had
Wings are
not
winning
gone
right now.
their way, and particularly going up against the
Nice.
Pittsburgh team
I had the other one too.
that had
Okay,
lost
sick.
last night and you knew would be gunning for bear in the first meeting in a long time between Detroit and Pittsburgh. But the fact that the
Sounds
Wings were
good.
able to limit the shots on goal that Calvin Pickard faced in the first 20 minutes is absolutely huge.
Yeah, the Red Wings have to be happy with the first period. Not only they're leading 1-0, but they're outshotting Pittsburgh 11-4, and it's all the little detail they did right in the first period that put them in that situation right now.
In fact, only 2 shots by Pittsburgh in the first
Oh, thick
14
accent.
minutes of that first period. And then the Wings offense got it going, maybe from an unlikely source, as Giovanni Smith with his first goal in 16 games, sort of a roundhouse sweep in of the puck for the only goal of this game thus far. Menards brings you the big money first intermission highlights here.
And that's what you want. You have your fourth line coming in and be able to score a goal like this. We always talk about the importance of secondary. That's what the fourth line did. And a shot from Sam Gagné and Smith in front of the net, going hard to the net and taking that rebound. And in the first period, that's the one thing the Red Wings did very well, going hard to the net. And now they got a chance to get first on the scoreboard.
It was against the Seattle Kraken that the Penguins lost last night, 2-1 in overtime. And so they only scored the 1 goal and not the offensive start to this game for the visiting Pittsburgh Penguins, or for the homestanding Pittsburgh Penguins against the visiting Red Wings. But it's a Penguins team that's loaded, and you know the names. It's Crosby and Gensel. But the Red Wings did just enough in terms of the little things in the first period to sort of keep the Penguins off their game a little bit and allow Detroit to settle in.
Yeah, when you play a good team like this, you need to take away the time. And
Does
space
anybody
of
else,
the
whenever
player.
you feel
have
your
to
shins,
play
like you
physical,
push on your shins
to make sure they don't have
and
that
rub
time.
your fingers
And that's
down
what
your
the Red
shins?
Wings
Does
did.
everybody?
And
But
then
does
you
anybody
have to
else
play
feel bumpy?
Making the little detail of the game, making the quick.
Does anybody else have
passing,
bumpy
good
shins, or is that
support
just
to
me?
get out of the zone? And they were moving the puck very well. They took the
No,
time
shit's
and
a hell of a
space
bumpy.
away. They were very physical.
Like
And all
underneath.
those little details made the difference in the first period.
Under my
Limited
skin.
Pittsburgh to only 5 shots on net in the first
Like, it's
period.
bumpy and it
It's a
hurts.
great defensive play, getting out of the zone, and that's the reason why they
I got
have
some
1-0
bumpy
right
ass
now.
shins.
Well, how important is that
don't know.
in terms of Calvin Pickard's start in this one? He's not going to get many chances to start. Alex Nedeljkovic started on Wednesday. That night didn't
Holy
go so well
shit,
for him.
man
Pickard
looks
finished
red
up. They got the back-to-back with
as-
the Toronto at Little Caesars Arena tomorrow
I think that's
night.
just the
But
lighting,
Pickard
though, 'cause
gets a
she looks
chance
kinda
to
red,
breathe,
too.
which I would guess
But man's
is
looks like
absolutely
a
huge for
tomato.
that young man as he tries to find his footing.
It's important for any goalie that having the chance to play when you have a lead. It's so much easier. So now he's got the lead. The players playing well in front of him,
Hold on, I gotta
especially
show my friend this.
defensively. They keep everything on the outside. So this is very good for him for his first start.
All right, the Wings and the Penguins haven't seen each other since February of 2020. Almost 2 full calendar years ago. That's largely due to COVID. And at the first meeting in a hockey forever, the Wings have a 1-goal lead
Why are you
after
so
one
red?
on Valley Sports on a Friday night.
My man's. Why are you so red? Let's go to the NHL app. We'll see what's going on with the game. Let's go here. Scores. Gotta go to the scores. Can I click on the game? Hello? Thank you. Okay. Oh, an error has occurred. Okay. Alright. That's not what I wanted. game flow. Oh my gosh. Anyways, the N channel doesn't work. So. Adams, our receiver from Packers, is asking for $30 million a year. I'm sorry, that's a lot of money. I wonder how much Rodgers makes in a year. How much does Rodgers make in a year? Ha! Fucking funny. Aaron Rodgers gets an average of $33.5 million a year. And that man is asking for $30 million a year. I don't think he's gonna get that. I will be honest with you. That's a lot of money. Okay, let's go try the NHL app again. But yeah, like, I don't know why my shins are so bumpy. And it's not like the skin. It's like underneath of it. Like the muscle. Maybe I just have muscle knots in my shins. Girl, you got some bumpy ass shins. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, your bumpy shins. Yo, that just does it for me, you know? You got bumpy shins? I am sold on that one. So, wow, Red Wings are having a better face-off percentage with 60, but makes sense. They've been having pretty good with that. So far in this game, Red Wings are doing much better statistically than Adam. Be a free agent if that happens. Right? I'm like 30 million. Are you kidding me right now? That's way too much money to ask. Adam's not even the best wide receiver. Like, dude, know your place. Don't ask for 30 mil. Like, you can ask for 30 mil, but don't expect 30 mil if you ask for it. Like, I get shooting high and then negotiating down to what you really want, but like, come on. That's it's up there. It's fucking sure. Yeah, so far there's not much statistics this game. There was just the one power play on power play for the Red Wings. Yeah, Smith got that fucking mint of a freaking what's it called? Of a goal. My Bolt's trying to go for 3-peat. What do you mean by that? I don't know like a lot of the lingo. I will be 100% honest. Because I feel like, well, what's the average? Like, average NFL salary in a year. What's the average salary? Okay. On average, a player will make 20 million a season. 20 million a year. Oh, might get between 18 to 22 million, yeah. 20 million is the average. Man's asking for 30? You think they're gonna give you 30? Oh, 3-time champion, yeah. You asked for 30 million, you watch your damn mind. This is your mind? No, you're out of it. You're out of it. You're out your mind. How much do hockey players make in a year? Not as much as that, that's for sure. I think Brock Besser's at like 9. Ask for wide receiver money. Yeah, know your place, man. That's a lot of money. NHL average salary a year. Obviously, NHL doesn't make as much because they're not as big as football is, and don't bring in as much money.
For players, in all sports today. It just takes the time for the procedure to heal, and they get their strength and range of motion very quickly. And obviously, you want to be a little bit cautious and make sure it's healed, and these players can move on and not have to deal with it ever again in their career. So we think he's relatively close, but I wouldn't. What is it? Is it?
They all sound so
3
Canadian.
weeks? Is it 4 weeks? A little longer. I'm not really sure.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, it's interesting. Jacob Brana and Anthony Mantha each have had their seasons derailed by shoulder injuries.
On average, an NHL player's salary per year is $2.5 million.
1-0 Red Wings after one in Pittsburgh tonight. Meanwhile,
That's a difference, but that's a lot of money.
Registration is now open for the I Ran the D 5K. Join Bally
A
Sports
friend of mine
Detroit on
broke up with his
Saturday,
girlfriend
May
because
7th
she
at
likes
Comerica Park
Starburst too
for the
much.
best 5K
But I
in
support
town.
his right to choose.
Registration includes
That's good.
a great long sleeve running shirt featuring your favorite
That's a
Detroit
good
teams
one.
down one sleeve. That's the I Ran the D 5K on
That's
May
crazy,
7th.
yeah,
Register
right?
now at ballysports.com.
I got gas for $1.38 today from
/
Taco Bell.
Detroit. Nice, huh?
It's nice and it's a great cause.
Yeah, indeed. It's for the Chad Tuff Foundation, which is basically pediatric cancer. So register now at ballysports.com.
Commercial break once again. Wide receivers making a year? Yeah, let's see here. NFL. God. Hold on. Highest paid wide receiver in the NFL. Bro, I don't even think the highest paid. Oh, okay. Hopkins gets paid. What? Holy. Let me put this into perspective, Bucks. Let me put this into perspective. The highest paid wide receiver currently in the NFL is, their salary per year is $27.2 million. And that's DeAndre Hopkins on the Cardinals. Man's just saying he's better than DeAndre Hopkins and he deserves more money than him. I'm sorry? What did you just say? He's not getting that. Should ask phone. Yeah, gas almost $4 now. Gas here is freaking expensive. Slowly, Waldo's wife and Mr. San Diego started putting the pieces together. What? Waldo's wife? Mr. San Diego. I am trying to think. Waldo's wife? Waldo? San Waldo? Waldo Diego. Mrs. Diego. Wait, what? Blonde moment, ignore me. I don't know things. Yeah, right? That is nuts. Man's what's 30 mil. The highest paid is 27 mil. Highest paid NHL player. What's the highest paid NHL player? Isn't it Matthews? Isn't it Austin Matthews or something? No. It can't be Austin Matthews. It has to be Connor McDavid, you would think. Highest paid NHL player. I saw someone that said it's Austin Matthews, but it has to be McDavid. Yeah, it is McDavid. Alright. $16.4 million. Carmen Sandiego and Waldo ran off to... Oh! Sorry. It took me a second. Oh my gosh. 16.4 million. Did you hear about AB's story about the bribe? Yes, I did. It's a story that I'm thinking of that I did. It's nuts. I was talking to my friend and I'm like, oh my gosh, my Giants, my New York Giants, they suck. He's like, it was at the beginning of the season before they got Boudreaux. Canucks got Boudreaux. And I was like, oh, I suck seeing my Giants lose. He's like, yeah, but you only have, 17 games in a season? We have over, 80 games in our season. So you get to see your team lose, maybe 17 times out of the whole season if you get, the record. He's like, but I have to watch them lose so much more than you do. It's hilarious. The divorce rate among Sox is ridiculous. You know what? That's a really good point. Ooh, 19 more likes to do a shot. We gonna get tipsy about this bitch. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We might screw around, have a shot. I don't know. What it takes about AB? About AB? It wasn't the one that, was it that one or was it the other? Or was it the... Oh, was it the one where he was going to expose, the assault and stuff? Or was it the one that, oh, what was it? I forget now. Because there was because I heard different stories that were rumors about why Antonio Brown actually left. I heard a few different ones. Saying he felt undeserved, he felt unappreciated, all his stuff. Y'all doing Royal Rumble? We are not, but Blaze Radio is. And we are going to be on Blaze Radio hopefully for an hour or so. Hanging out in Blaze's stream. So if y'all go check out Blazed Radio, he is going to be doing the Royal Rumble tomorrow. And we will be there. Hanging out, chilling out, just having a grand old time. I love the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view. Especially because you don't know who's coming out next. It could be somebody who... By the way, Adam Cole was seen in the city that it's happening in. He was seen there, so there's rumors that... There was already rumors that Adam Cole was going to be in the Royal Rumble. But now, he was actually seen in the city that they're having the Royal Rumble in, which I don't know what it is. But he was seen there. And someone took a picture of him there. So...
For sure. Jeff Blashill coaching.
Adam Cole coming back?
499
Possibly?
tonight. 500 tomorrow night at Little Caesars Arena against Toronto.
Preston,
And
I'm
we
not
checked with the
bragging
league.
or
They
anything,
did
but I
give
made
him
6
credit.
figures this year.
Even for the
Ooh.
game that he didn't coach.
So they
where
named
Ben
me the
Simon
year's
got the win
worst
'cause he was in
employee at the
protocol.
Toy
He only
Factory.
missed the one game.
Well, so does Ben get
That's the-
credit for a win too?
That's really
Should.
good.
Sure.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that. That's
Blashill,
hilarious.
we good
St.
for
Louis,
attention.
yeah.
Extra
Or
game
St.
in the
Louis,
business.
however they say
I
it.
don't know if he got credit
Yes.
for the win, but he gets credit for a
There,
game.
that is where they
I
say
guess he was
it.
coaching by phone, right? He was on the phone with Ben.
He was working, yeah.
He was working.
Where's the boy at the Toy Factory?
500
That's
tomorrow night at
spicy
Brendan
on my
and
tongue.
NHL.
I haven't had
Second period,
carbonation
here
in a
runs to
while.
Crosby.
And my
It's
tongue's
off
like, what's
loose in
this?
front of the net.
What is
Goal
this
and a move
substance?
in. Rasmussen plays it to
Why
an
is
open
it
side.
spicy on my tongue?
Adam Ernie will slow things down. Ernie's got it again. And offside, Zadina and Rasmussen. From the
NHL
Red
on
Wing bench.
TikTok?
So now a message
Y'all
from
should go follow the
Southeast
NHL on
Pacific
TikTok. They're
dealers.
freaking hilarious.
Easy fan trading.
Ford, give me a second. You just come up here out of nowhere with your Ford F-150 right in my face. Give me a second. Chill yourself.
Once again, we see
Ford
that
F-150.
Rasmussen's
Oh my
Zadina line
god.
against Crosby.
I got so
obviously
aggressive
Mike
with it.
Sullivan is okay with Crosby playing against that
They like
line.
scare you into like buying their
They've done a pretty
vehicles.
good job, those young kids. Crosby has maybe got big
It's time to
Rasmussen
buy
at
the
6'6"
new
in his
Ford
face more than
F-150.
you'd like.
Or I will show you the wife,
Carter
your
right
wife,
there
whose
now.
messages between you and your
Zach Aston
secretary.
Reese,
That's right, I'm blackmailing
Dominic
you
Simon
into
for
buying an
Pittsburgh
F-150.
against the Larkin line.
Basically what it feels like.
Larkin, Nemestikov, and Lucas Raymond. Raymond 11 goals, 34 points. Raymond in front for Larkin.
Oh my
Was
gosh!
there, the crowd
Red
in
Wings
front.
almost just got another goal.
Great chance for Dylan Larkin. Set up
But
by
the
Lucas
one
Raymond.
Penguins guy was like right up in
Sider's got
front.
it now. Sider and Raymond lead NHL rookies in assists.
Adam Annadale. How's it going, Adam Annadale? I'm Molly.
Postally.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Got it ahead. Nemestikov to Larkin.
Do you think Brady will be
Nemestikov
back?
to the net. Puck came to the
I think
corner.
so. I think maybe one more season.
Back around for Dylan Larkin again.
Aaron Rodgers, on the other
Suter
hand,
cut off the middle. Sider stood up to knock
I
it
honestly
away
don't
from
think so.
McGinn. In comes Larkin, straddling the line. Fabry onside. Larkin waits. Larkin shoots. Body's going to the front of the net. Chad Ruhwedel, the center for Pittsburgh, and across the center ice stripe and into the Red Wing end. Move by Pickard. This will be an icing. Face-off coming back in the Detroit zone. So while we see Trevor Zegras coming into Little Caesars Arena on Monday night with all the flair that he's managed to produce this season, Red Wing fans have seen a lot of that from this guy, Mo Sider, along with Lucas Raymond. And there are your scoring leaders. And very quietly, look at Anton Lundell in Florida. 27 points, mind you.
Still
what the
lived
Panthers
Canada?
doing has been fantastic this season.
do you mean like, do I still live in Canada?
But he's been
Of course
really
I
good.
do.
Pickard is
I
sitting
don't live in
there,
this place.
picked up by
You live in
Rodriguez.
No, I'm not.
Behind for Malkin. Trying to contain him is Gustav Lindstrom. Along with Sue.
RZGR, can you please try to
Held in at the line by the Penguins.
try to
Picked
put
up
that
by
into
Lindstrom.
translate
There
and
goes
try to
Malkin.
put it into English
Over to
because
get
I don't
it.
know what you're saying.
Malkin
Cha
in
cha.
search of a
You as
fourth
well if
Stanley
you're able
Cup.
to
If
do
he were
that.
to do that, he'd be the
I don't.
first Russian with four
I only
Stanley
speak
Cups.
English. I only understand
Larionov,
English.
Fedorov, and Malkin all
And
with
to be
three.
honest, I barely understand that. Come on, Penguins, score! Is what is what RZGR said. Come on, Penguins,
5
score!
seasons ago, Boyle began his
I don't have a
ordeal
horse in this race. But
with blood and bone marrow
what
cancer.
gas price is like?
Sat out a season ago.
We do it per
Still
liter
going
here.
Good
I don't know
for
how
him,
much that
yeah.
is per gallon. I don't want to do math, but
A lot of people have talked about Michael Rasmussen in Detroit becoming
it's
a
like
Brian Boyle.
155 a liter or something, or like 150 a
10
liter.
goals a year for Boyle. 14 years in the league, 135 goals. But what a valuable guy.
150 a liter.
Rasmussen,
As
a
I
lot of
said, I don't know
same
how
stuff,
much.
Let's hope that can develop for number 27 in white.
How much in gallons?
Bertuzzi dumps it into the Penguin zone. There's Letang. Along with Malkin and Russ, 3 key unrestricted free agents to be, but they're beginning talks with Letang and Malkin. Brian Burke and Ron Hextall.
How much is steak and ribeye? Too
Mike
much.
Matheson walks right in.
Oh,
And
Pittsburgh's so
stopped
freaking
up.
close. Almost just sneaked it right in behind the
Cleared
goalie,
all
but was
the way
unable
down the
to.
Pittsburgh zone,
Pittsburgh
and
getting it
put
back.
Up there by DeSmith.
Holy shit.
Matheson trying to make up for that giveaway.
Gensel lost it.
It's like
Knocked it away from Russ.
$10 a
Nice relief.
steak if you want to get like a
Had it
good
taken by
steak or
Crosby.
ribeye.
Crosby
It's
got a
like
stick on
$10
it, looked at it.
per one,
In behind
but
for
it can also go up to
Gensel again.
$30 per one, depending on the size you
77th
get.
overall in 2013, Jake Gensel.
It's not cheap. It's expensive. $35
Looking to
for
be
one
the
steak.
First
It
player
depends.
outside
It
the
depends
top 10
here
of that 2013
how big
draft
you get it.
to 300 points. He's just 3 shy of 300 and penalties.
Penalty
Rasmussen got
on the Red
absolutely-
Wings, which means that
Clean.
Pittsburgh has a power play and they
At the-
have
at the
quite
blue
a high
line.
chance.
And if he
Cross-check.
retaliated, and it looked like he did, he got caught.
Yikes.
Here's the hit coming up right there.
Oh!
He got smoked. Now where is he
Power play for
retaliated?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
RZG,
he knew
you
he was
might
going
just
on that.
get your Penguins score. I
Not much
paired
question.
$200
Referee
for
had no
victory of
choice.
Penguins. Everyone bets on games.
And there's that last play by Pittsburgh. Russ trying to cash in again. Boy, he scored a lot of big goals for Pittsburgh, especially in the playoffs. The Rasmussen to the box, and Pittsburgh to their first power play, and it's been
Yeah, it's
a
expensive
dandy
here.
lately.
And a power play goal.
And that's
last
in
night
Canadian
the loss
dollars.
to the Kraken. 6 for the
So in
last
American dollars, it's way
18
more.
tries, but a power play goal in 5 of the past 6 games. Last season, the Penguin power play was 4th in the league.
What's going on, Drew?
This season 19th, but a lot of this season without.
How you doing,
Malkin
Drew?
and without that man with the
How you
puck
do?
lock.
Well, how you doing? I just asked that. But like, how are you?
Letang will shoot it in.
I hope you are
He
well.
has been good for the Penguins this season. Remember you talked about Letang so good offensively, they said the giveaways, but not this year. He's cut down on those.
Start, for my money, you can take a few giveaways for as good as he is offensively. He's a really, really good player.
Crosby back in for Gensel, now Malkin. Russ to the line. Here's Gensel. Tried to feed Malkin.
Ooh, Detroit's doing good with their defense during this power play.
Osterley, Gensel, Hronek in there. 3-on-3 down low. It came to Crosby. Crosby fakes the shot. Across it goes. Great sliding step
Nice
there by
save.
Pittsburgh on Letang.
Wow, beautiful
Crosby
save
put
by
it
the
in
Red
down low
Wings.
again. Gets it back with a shot.
Nice up, Dan. It's in. Goal, Penguins! Penguins was a nice
It's his
one.
5th on the power play and team leading 22nd.
Wow.
Relentless pressure.
Nice goal by the Penguins. He hit it
And it was
into the
Crosby
net. It bounced
and the
off of
near
his
goal
pads,
kept that
and then the
puck
guy
in.
came
The
around
goal
and
should
just
have been out.
tipped it in right
Right
behind the
there.
goalie.
He just threw it to an empty area, but they received it. And then went
The
to
one
work.
dude good to go shoot it in.
Shoots the
and then he just went
rebound.
boom.
Not much you can do about that.
Easy.
And Gensel
Easy goal.
slams it
Easy
home.
money. Right there. Bada bing, bada boom. You might get easy money, RJ. RZJ. Or
Bunch of
RZG.
white jerseys
RZG,
After
actually.
all that pressure from Pittsburgh.
Sick. Gwenzo?
Minnesota signed a
Did it say? Got the goal?
2 more seasons, $6 million a season. Going to the All-Star game. That was his first point in 4 games. The previous 3 was the longest stretch this season. He'd gone without a point because he's been going great this year. He had a 13-game point streak this season as well as Sidney Crosby. Looks at that play again. Against the saying, I don't need to see it again. I just scored.
When Sid started, they didn't have iPads.
No.
Game is all tied up with 14 seconds left in the second period.
I was thinking when you started, they didn't have
He
color
likes
TV,
those
but-
games.
You're right about that. You're right about that. I remember taking the first color TV that my mom and dad ever had from Montreal when I was with the Canadians. Drove home for Christmas. Surprised my mom with a color TV, and then to be back in Montreal for practice on Christmas Day at 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. But back then, TVs were a piece of furniture.
Yeah, they were. You had to actually get up to change the
Took
channel.
4 truck drivers.
You had to get up to change the channel.
Yes, you did.
Or did you have Dick do that for you?
Dick was, I don't know where, he might have been Minnesota then.
Here's Larkin driving the net.
Oh!
Save made by the
Red
Smith.
Wings
Good
almost
stop.
got a goal. That was
Got
a
the stick
beautiful
down,
save,
it
though,
was
by
leg and ended up
the
keeping it out.
goalie.
Pickard wheeled it around for Raymond.
What was that one game that we were watching when the
Sider
goalie
gets knocked
literally
down
passed
by
the
Hyman.
puck to the opposing team?
Nick Leddy.
You guys remember that?
Forced him back.
He's right to the opposing team, and they just put it right in, and he's like, oh. Was it my team?
Penguins come back in their own zone. Heinen held in there by Cedar. In for Fabry. Got stick check. Off the backboards in front for
Oh!
Bertuzzi. He just couldn't find the handle. Penguins clear it. Race for the puck. Osterley got there for Robbie Fabry. Fabry goes and retrieves the shoot in. Over the stick of Osterley. Back now goes Hronek. For Jordan Oster. Suter for Fabry with some room and a shot.
Ooh!
Block. Mike Matheson.
Defenseman was right in front of the net.
Matheson.
Unable to get it in.
23rd overall by
Block
Florida
play.
in this building. Ruedel saved by Picker. Ruedel again.
High intensity, like this is a
Gets tied up.
very high intensity period.
Called. A veteran defender for Horowitz. On it quickly is Rodriguez. Back to Ruedel. Hit a Red Wing on the way to the net. And Kenny Malkin with it again. Behind the net to Evan Rodriguez. Off the wall to the line, dueling across the tank. In for Rodriguez. The former Sabre and Maple Leaf.
Ooh, close.
Has it again, Rodriguez. Leaves it there for Malkin. Top of the right circle with a shot that he'll in.
Like Detroit's breaking down defensively here. Too many Penguins wide open.
Finally get it to center ice. Drop back for Fabry along with Suter. And
Ooh,
Bertuzzi.
one less like.
Suter in for Fabry. Right to the Smith goal. We'll hold on to that. 57 seconds shy of the halfway point in this game.
Commercial break. We're going to teabag again on February. What? Oh, 30th. With by the way, got my third dose. They said if I didn't, they would fire me. LMAO. I got my third shot, my third dose yesterday. Arm is sore. My arm is sore, but that's with any injection. That's it. I was gonna get my third dose anyway, but then my work said if you don't get your third dose, we're firing you. So I was like, oh, I'll get it now. I'm like, all right, I won't wait till my clinical's over. I'll just do it right now. So I was like, I can't lose my job, bro, really?
Still got Malkin and Crosby. Will they have Letang? Who knows? But look at the last four draft comparisons as the Red Wings had to unload to get the picks. First round picks the last four drafts. The Red Wings 6, Pittsburgh 1, second rounders. Look at that. 41 picks for Detroit the last four drafts, only 19 for the Pittsburgh Penguins because they're trading draft picks to gain assets to keep it going and keep it
That
up.
movie was played in Detroit about 5 to 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Where they did a lot of trading and giving away picks to make the deals that would keep them on that 25-year run.
Even when you win a lot, all of a sudden you move your first, and then your second round pick is later in the round. So
Clink. Cheers.
it's tough. After a while, it catches up to you.
Yeah.
But right now, the Penguins looking to keep their stars in town if they can. And they've got a terrific last couple of
10:30
months
left.
to start of December.
In
Go
the
from
second
middle of the pack in
period.
the NHL and now tied in a three-way tie atop the Metro.
Boy,
Here's Pedersen.
Boy, Detroit is confused a little bit defensively. They're missing assignments, and Pittsburgh's getting chances because of it.
Gagne.
Man's
Here
just
comes
screaming.
Valeno. Valeno up along with Osterley. He peels back. Gagne went down, couldn't get a shot. The Penguins' Marino can come in, and it's offside at the line. When we come back, we will hear from Troy.
Wow, a commercial again. It hasn't even been 1 minute. It's been 1 minute of playtime, and they're onto a commercial again. Make that bank, but like, jeez. Oof. Partey with Bublé. Honestly, one of like a great marketing is the whole bubbly water, but Bublé, and he's changing his name on it to Bublé. It's Bublé water. LeBron James. LeBron James. Trey got a basketball game tomorrow. Point guard. Do you remember that game? That kid talking about how he had a basketball game the next day? Basketball game tomorrow. I'm a point guard. And he's like so excited over the basketball game. And the running thing is like, damn, I wonder how he did his basketball game.
Yes, thank you.
What? Oh. It's a commercial about dementia. That's good.
Player was Marty Lapointe, and then kind of evolved into Stevie Y kind of taking over. He was obviously star of the show.
So growing up in Troy, he liked number 20. Just think if he had more time and he was older. So another number 21 before Marty.
Yo, either that's water on that man's face dripping, or that is water. And I'm hoping it's water, because that is
play the game too. Go to the front of the net, very physical. The dirty areas of the ice, not afraid to do that. Can score, can hit, can do a lot of things, and a good citizen.
Got 19 points his past 9 games right in front of the net. Great
Oh!
save by Smith as Raymond was all alone.
And this is
Giovanni Smith, Larkin, and
Ooh, they were squaring up to each other.
Exactly.
Nothing happened, but they were
Interesting line
squaring up.
combination here after a break, so it's not an accident. And that's 2 really good chances for Raymond here. The only problem was Giovanni Smith set it up. He was just too close to have many options except just to try to rip it past the goaltender, and you get no cigar there.
Unnecessary roughness.
Yes, an interesting combination here. Smith elevated to the top line.
Throw the yellow flag. Where's the yellow card?
Yeah,
It's the red card.
Might be Larkin for the cover. Yeah.
Touchdown, home
He
run.
doesn't like it. There's a bit of a battle for the puck, and
Is that the right sport?
he swiped the skates.
Detroit, number 71, 2-minute minor penalty for tripping.
2-minute minor penalty for tripping on the Red Wings. As soon as he tripped him, he just walked himself to the box. He was like, I know. He just did like he did the skate of shame. He just went straight to it, and he's like, oh. It's like, yeah, I tripped him. I tripped him.
He's saying that he lost his footing, but he got no ears on.
I like when they just
The
walk
Penguins
themselves to the
power
box because
play,
they
it was
know
so
they're wrong.
good.
They're like,
About 5 minutes ago, we'll go to work again.
Malkin with a shot.
I just gotta.
Malkin's extended his point streak
Just gotta
down to
open
7 games. With the assist on the
My
power
pants
play
are
goal,
open,
8
my
points
friend.
the past 7. For Malkin.
Whoa! I thought that was gonna go in. I thought that was gonna go in.
Knocked away by
I would have bet
Saul
money that was
Malkin.
gonna go in.
Moved back to the line. Here's Russ.
1:30 left in the power play for Pittsburgh.
Save made by Pickard. Evgeny Malkin. Gets it back from Gensel. On Crosby to Malkin to Crosby.
Oh!
Crosby in front. Malkin's got it. Malkin waits and shoots.
I always used to
Saved
call
by
him
Pickard.
Sidney Cosby.
Nice move by Malkin, and a better save by Pickard.
I used to call him Sidney Cosby when I was older because I kept forgetting his name. And Cosby and Crosby were so close together.
Nice save by Smith.
Oh!
To the ice goes Rasmussen.
Man's got triple. Oh, they're fighting.
Who says,
Oh,
well,
they're
that's supposed
fighting.
to do.
Oh, rip his helmet off. Twist is dead. Twist
This will
dead.
be interesting.
No arm in the air.
Actually, he did more to
Jeez.
Rasmussen than Rasmussen did in his penalty a few minutes ago.
Rasmussen?
Jeez.
Oh my gosh. The Pittsburgh Penguins.
Again, these guys killing penalties.
That
Done a
is
good job
hilarious.
lately. Two
The
really good
Pittsburgh
chances by number
Penguins
27 right there.
goalie's
That one, the second
helmet
one.
has
Well,
Dwight
that's it here.
Schrute on the back of it.
I mean, jeez. There's so much more in this game.
When he
than
had the
football, and boy,
megaphone?
by reputation,
What was he saying in that one?
He got leniency there for sure. Boy, oh boy.
Domestic
I
conflict.
forget,
Rasmussen
but yeah, it was that one.
killing the Pittsburgh power play. Just 50 seconds left in it. 19th in the league. Just over 19% coming into the game tonight for the Penguins. They have their goal in the power play. Gensel from Malkin and Crosby. Early stages of this second
See?
period.
I just heard him say Cosby. I'm not the only
Bonnie
one.
Smith from Gagne and
Well, I'm
Valeno.
not the only one who gets
Late
that
in the
confused.
first. John Moreno left.
The first time I said Sidney Cosby in front of my dad, he's like, what did you just say?
Barry Kaplan dumped it in.
Like Sidney Cosby. He's like, that's Bill Cosby.
High and off the glass for
Sidney
Suter.
Crosby.
And he'll chop it into the Penguin zone. Jeff Carter to get it. Well, they're obviously not in rebuild. They signed a 37-year-old Jeff Carter to a 2-year deal.
Right.
With a full no move.
Pittsburgh unable to get anything
Well,
out
they-
of that power
By
play.
age, they're trying, with Crosby signed for 3 more, Malkin trying to get signed in Letang. If they can, money-wise, they're trying to pick full value for these guys at the end of their careers to stay for 3 more years on a run that's been very, very good for Pittsburgh. Started really back in 97 and 98 when they played the Red Wings in the finals. They won it in Game 7 in 98.
They haven't won a playoff series in 4 years, but to have to sign Brian Rust, Malkin, and this guy, Letang, all UFAs this summer, and Evan Rodriguez, someone you'd think would have to go for cap space, but Letang at 34 may not get the term from Pittsburgh that he get on the open market, and it just so happens his former agent, Kent Hughes, is now the general manager in Montreal.
Yeah.
Just adding to the intrigue. Who knows? But they
Yeah.
are beginning contract talks with
Face
Well,
off.
he's been a mainstay in Pittsburgh. It'd be hard to believe if the money is, it would have to be, for me,
Right near Red Wings goal.
monumentally different somewhere else. Why you wouldn't want to stay in Pittsburgh with that crew.
It just comes down to turnover at 34, and how many years do you get?
Right.
If you get 6, you're at 40. Who's going to give it?
Well,
to
he's been
someone?
making pretty good money the last several years. So,
Seven and a quarter.
yeah, so it's not like he needs to have any tag days. Let's put it that way.
Well, even Evgeny Malkin said the other day to reporters when they asked him about re-signing in Pittsburgh, he said, "I'm a very rich man. I'm okay."
That's supposed to mean,
Well, maybe. Well, because he
Who
makes
knows?
more than Crosby now.
Yeah.
The only way Malkin, the feeling is, in Pittsburgh will stay if he's making less than Sidney, which would probably happen.
that movie was played out here in Detroit. Remember? With Eisenman and Lidstrom and those guys.
Wonder how much
Didn't they say
Crosby
that no one was going to make more than Nick?
Exactly, yeah.
And
yeah.
even Marion Hossa, when he came here,
Right.
the first call was
Yep.
no, and then when Ken Holland talked about that, and
Yep.
the call back was okay, I'll take less.
Yep.
Big crowd right in on Pickard.
Yeah, there was a big crowd right at the
That's
front of the
Well, dumping
freaking
in
Wings
as
goal.
Ernie fights his way through Ruido to get into the corner after it with Pedersen. Crosby a stick on it, but not out. High into the corner, Ernie there. Pedersen for Pittsburgh, past Sedina. Gensel moved it quickly. Crosby. Backhander. Held out by Pickard.
Boy, both these goaltenders have made
Nice.
some really
Red
good
Wings
saves
goalie is
in a 1-1
really
hockey game here
trying.
tonight.
He's doing
Crosby
the
goes
best
to the
he
backhand
that
like he
man
likes to
can.
do quite often. He's got a good one too.
I'm sure I think
He had no
Crosby
choice
didn't get
but
that
to
in.
long reach a sider in there.
Hey, what's
Even
going
so,
on,
he
Tim
had a
Lambert?
couple
Forever?
good
What's going on,
chances.
Tim? How you
Both by
been?
Rasmussen. And
Have you been,
Smith
Tim?
At the other end has made some very good stops. Nice execution though.
Have you
by
been?
Pittsburgh
How you
to
doing?
open
How
that
was
up
your
for Crosby
week?
to get that chance.
Crosby with the assist on the Penguins' goal is an 8-game point streak now against Detroit. 13
Oh.
points the past 8 against the Red Wings for the Pittsburgh captain as Pickard
With a face
Holds
off,
on to
bro,
that.
really?
So with that, we will.
Commercial break once again. Another one. There's lots of commercial breaks, but it's okay. You're doing great. That is great, Tim. I'm happy that you're doing great. My week wasn't bad. That's good that your week wasn't bad then. Whew. I have one more week of clinical, guys. 4 more days of my 3rd-year nursing placement at the hospital. I have 4 more days. Went by quickly, but damn was it good, and damn is that a unit that I want to work on when I graduate. Cardiac and stroke, incredible unit. It is so good. I have learned more in my in this clinical placement in these past 3 weeks than I have probably learned, like, first of all throughout pharmacology class. Let me tell you that right now. And just like in general about like heart conditions and strokes and all that stuff. That's absolutely insane. It's so good though. It's great. It really is. It really is great. Great experience. And it's good to and my 4th year placement. I want my 4th year placement on cardiac and stroke and the surgical unit are the 2 places that I want to have it. And there are a lot of opportunities on both of those 2 floors. And because of the grades that I have, I should get those 2 places. Are you a Leafs fan? No. I'm not. I'm not a Leafs fan. Canucks. I like the Canucks. Who's your team, Tim? Are you a Leafs fan? Are you a Leafs fan? I don't know.
Just past 5.
Are you a Leafs fan?
1-1 on Wednesday and the loss to
Why are you so
Chicago.
nervous? I don't know, man. You're put on the spot like that.
First win in 4.
Put you on the spot. Who's asking questions?
Ready. Lindstrom. Bertuzzi. Stretches it out. Fabry. It's stopped at center by Dumoulin. Back goes Chris Letang to get it.
Why'd you put me on the spot like that?
Penguin
What are you talking
defensive
about?
records. Chris Letang on the wing for Brock McGinn. Picker kick right back. Suter to Bertuzzi. Fabry hooked on the way in. Out of the air for Suter. Dominic Simon up the near boards and back into the Red Wing end. Will come back as an icing against the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Against Penguins.
And with that, we can tell you the Let's Go Kids Club for just $20. Kids Club members receive a new custom kit, ticket to a future Red Wing game, and more. To sign up, go to DetroitRedWings.com now. And a reminder, we'll be with you tomorrow night from Little Caesars Arena. 6:30 Red Wings live, the Toronto Maple Leafs come into town.
Oh, isn't that always fun?
Boy, they were dominant in a win over Anaheim.
And how many Leaf jerseys will we see in the building tomorrow? There's usually lots of them.
Yeah. It's a good back and forth. Red Wing crowd this season at Little Caesars Arena has been great. 13-7-3 is Detroit at home.
That'll be fun to see Marner and Riley and Austin Matthews and the gang and Nylander. John Tavares. You got a lot of stars.
Hey, what's going on, Michael? Michael Dubois,
guys.
what's going on? Dubois?
Yeah.
Is it Dubois? I said Dubois.
And their big 4 forwards.
No disrespecting your
all
name,
on,
by the way.
Tavares
I
playing
just
with Marner.
can't read.
The other ones have all put on different lines, and it worked the other
One
night
less
for sure
light.
against Anaheim.
Oh. Down
Played
to
offside as it came out across the line. Larkin played it again.
17 more likes and I'll do a shot.
Now we got a penalty here.
More likes
Hooking.
and I'll do a shot. Another penalty.
Pittsburgh penalty number 49. 2 minutes hooking.
2 minutes hooking, number 49 on Penguins. Oh, Red Wings have a power play.
Not a middle-aged play. It's on site.
Yep. That's why he lost the puck.
I sounded like Mr. Smithers or
I think he's
something.
laughing there
With the
because
power
it's a
play.
1970s hooking laugh.
I was just thinking,
How many old timers are watching the game tonight across Canada, wherever the heck they are, and going,
In my
my
head,
God,
that sounds
I
right.
wish that was
Is it
called the
Dubois?
Blue Plan.
You know what?
Is it
So did
Dubois
Honor
or
Review
Dubois?
when he said it was a garage
I
league.
think it's
Remember that?
Dubois.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I was
back
No,
at
people
the
can get it
80s,
right.
man.
Oh God,
Honor
I'm Molly,
said
by
that,
the way.
so,
Hi.
you know.
Oh, jeepers. Oh, unbelievable.
Bell Tire power play.
In my head, it sounds really good, but out loud, it probably sounds so stupid. I didn't know I could make that now.
We just had the anniversary of Mike Bossy.
Get a pellet plate.
50 and 50, tied Rocket Richard, and Bossy went on to score 9 straight 50-goal years. I think he's not sitting there going, how many could I got if there were calls
Oh,
like
God.
that? Holy mackerel. Good stuff.
Well, Red Wings would like to respond here to the power play goal that the Penguins
Red
got
Wings
here in
with
the
the
second,
power
with one of
play.
their own. They opened the scoring, and now
Because of a hooking call
even with under 4
on
to go in period 2. Here's Hronek. He's right in.
What's his name?
Off the left arm.
Penguins.
Of Smith.
I'm like, what's their name again?
Rasmussen and
The
Ernie and
penguin,
Zadina.
like big penguin symbol right there.
Hronek and Letty. Off skates. Rasmussen behind for Zadina. Hronek to Letty. The shot.
Goal!
Zadina
Score
gets that one
Detroit!
I think you did.
Woo! That was a
What
beaut.
welcome relief that will be.
What a
for Philip
beauty.
Zadina, scoring his first goal in 19 games.
Mans just scored his first goal in 19 games. First of all, yikes. Let's go Wings, get that power play. Michael, they freaking did.
Well,
He got
I
his
think it
first
was
goal
Zadina.
in 19
Give it to him
games.
anyway.
yeah, right. Rasmussen was there as well. It was a backhander by Zadina.
Woo! Yeah, yes, baby, remember I said
He
it.
got it out of midair. And that line's
Freaking
been very
rights.
good since they started the game tonight. Had a feeling they were going to get something before this was over.
My friend's
His
mom
fifth
loves
of
the
the
Red
season.
Wings. She even has the Red
A
Wings
long
logo
time
tattooed
coming,
on her.
and his third on the power play. And the Red Wings now with a power play goal.
My
7
nose is like itchy.
in their
It's so
past
dry.
9 games.
It's dry up here in the
7
north.
for their last 32. So they did offset the Penguins' power play goal here in the middle stand. 58 goals, or 50 goals for Detroit now in the middle period. 4th best in the NHL. Now, if they can only close down what they allow in third periods, could turn out to be a good night.
Remember back in the day when Dr. Pepper...
Kanye
Remember
was
back in the
knocking
day?
away.
This was like way before I was even a thought. Y'all remember when Dr.
Let's
Pepper... You might not
Long
remember.
stretch
Depends how old you
pass,
are.
couldn't get at, but no ice.
Dr. Pepper used to put out advertisements for hot pepper, hot Dr. Pepper, where they would tell you to put Dr. Pepper into a pot, have it come to a boil, pour it, and drink it hot like tea. No.
Back to get it goes Chad Rulido.
No problem, Michael.
Up the left wing board. McKinnon
You're from
gets
Detroit,
high
I'm from Northern Ontario, Canada.
up. Raymond now chasing again. Pair of 23s to center. Lift of the stick by Raymond on McGinn.
Whoa.
That's offside as the Penguins were changing.
Yeah.
And their door inside the blue line, they did not get off in time.
A good back check play right there by
From Detroit.
Lucas Raymond.
Nice. Also, I just want to let you know right now, be careful with all the capitals in the chat, because it's not our rule with if you do all caps in the chat all the time. YouTube will see it as spam, and they might like
Well, they've been trying
they
to
might like flag
figure
you.
a way
So
to
like
get
I just want to let you
Zadina
know, like just like be
into the
careful with
front
that.
of the net
And they
area.
might like flag the stream for like
the
spam.
harder areas rather than shooting from the outside.
And like
that's
you as
right
well,
exactly
because
where
like of like the all caps. I don't know.
we
It's a
got
weird
this
YouTube
opportunity to
algorithm thing.
score.
I just wanted to let you know that. Not our rules. I could care less, but YouTube
Boyle.
cares about
Couldn't
too
get
many
it in with
things.
that long reach.
It's stupid in my
Bertuzzi dumped
opinion.
into Pittsburgh territory. Dumoulin and Letang. Suter for Detroit to Fabry. Letang again for Pittsburgh. Tried to come out to find the short side there to get out of the zone. Bertuzzi now, that shot goes high. Ricochets off the glass, back into the Red Wing end. Letang back to get it.
What?
Ryan Dumoulin. Chipped in by Rust. Gensel after it. Pickard there first. Leddy. Rasmussen and Leddy assisting on the Zadina goal. Crosby in front. Suter there, strong defensively on Rust. Rust back to the point. Pedersen a shot and that deflected. Had Leddy ducking in front. Penguins have it and then miscue on the pass back across. And they'll regroup in neutral ice. Pedersen gained center.
Everyone, don't forget to pass the subscribe button.
Played it back, didn't work, then got support there from Hugh Suter. Marino, good skating defense, so steady. An Oilers 6th round pick. They gave up on him too early. They dealt him for a 6th rounder to Pittsburgh, and they said thanks for that. Matheson, that pass didn't work. It'll be an icing. With 10 6/10 to go in the middle period.
Well, as much as the Pittsburgh Penguins have relied on Crosby and Malkin,
Everyone,
and
smash that
Letang
thumbs
and
up button on your
Lafreniere
way in.
and yeah, they've done a good job to fill holes, just like you're referring to, with guys that were not household names that have turned out to be very good, solid contributors to the Pittsburgh playoff runs recently.
Penguins had their 8-game home winning streak snapped last night. Nemesnikov with Raymond and Larkin as the period comes to a close. So Philip Zadina gets off the schneid with a big goal for Detroit to put them up by 1.
All right, guys, I'll be right back, okay?
All right, Kenny, thank
Right
you.
back, guys.
By 1 after
Commercial
2, they led
break.
by 1 after 1. We have been around Manon Rhéaume long enough now in her French-Canadian accent that even those of us from here are saying penalty instead of penalty. It was a penalty on Michael Rasmussen that led to the Penguins' first goal of the game. And you weren't crazy about this one.
No, they have time and place to send a message to the other team or to a player, but that was not the time. You're up 1-0 against Pittsburgh, and you don't want to give them any chance to get back in the game, so that was not the time to do so.
And as a goalie, you're thinking to yourself, all right, I've got to dig deep now because one of my teammates made a play that perhaps he shouldn't have made in that instance right in front of the official.
Yeah, you don't mind if it's to save a breakaway against you or something like that, but in this situation, you have to bear down now. It's on you.
All right, and as a result of that, the Penguins have the extra man, and it's a
I'll just put it on some music during the intermission.
Grew up in a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move is on the pace.
This is free music, so.
Either way, had to fight, misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna do bad things. What could go wrong? What fame brings, but success is a finicky thing. And if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. day. People I can't stand them, they don't want me to change. Keep me where I'm standing. I don't wanna be where I am. I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Shit on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Placed in pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah, cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad. Doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? Slippery surface, heart attack. Sometimes
They upgraded that.
there's something that'll give you relief. There's something
They upgraded that a lot.
So we remind you that you have an opportunity to never miss a moment of Red Wings hockey again. Stream your team on the Valley Sports app. Get scores, highlights, and watch the Red Wings
That's some
live
sick music.
only on the Valley Sports app.
We're jet right back
Not yet
on the city of
on the score
Quebec.
sheet.
That is
Who
sick.
is? And how does it affect the results?
Kenneth, what's going on, Kenneth?
Overall and right to left?
I don't really keep up with hockey, but hey. Hey, what's up? Yeah, it's just a YouTube rule.
You'll never miss McDavid do something unbelievable.
Yeah, just like a stupid YouTube rule that they have. Who's the underdog? Detroit. Detroit is. But they're winning, though. They're doing really well. I am thoroughly impressed. Okay, by the way, there's this eyeglass site called I Buy Direct. And this, another nursing student was telling, I saw her glasses. I'm like, oh my gosh, where did you get your glasses from? Like, they're so cute. She said, I got them from I Buy Direct. I was like, what? She's like, yeah. She's like, it's not like actual like glass that they use. And the frames are just of like a cheaper quality. But I'm like, but you need to see. I'm like, if it helps you see, it doesn't matter the price. These glasses, they're Ray-Bans. These are Ray-Bans. Paid too much for them. I shouldn't have paid that much, but these were the only glasses that I liked out of all of them. But yeah, I Buy Direct. $40. It could be like $40 for a pair of glasses. And it's perfect. And I just got another eye exam, so pretty sick to get a pair of glasses, because that's like, because these glasses way too expensive. Lenses are $100 minimum in each eye. Like, it's nuts. Way too expensive to be able to just see, you know? My glasses are so dirty. Holy crap. Although they're dirty most of the time. Oh my lord. If anybody has glasses, you know the struggle of your glasses just getting dirty from just like living. And all smeared and everything. Be done by 9:30. Boop. They're just doing, there's like a, what's it called? There's like a thing that they're doing, like a charity, where you buy these shirts. It's like I ran the D or something, and you buy these shirts, and the proceeds go towards, like, the children's hospital. That's pretty cool. In, what's it called? Detroit. That's sick. Detroit Red Wings. I just went to go play it because they had a Detroit Red Wings thing up, and then it cuts to a commercial. Are you kidding me? Every time. Boop, boop, boop. Hold on. I have a mess of things here. What's that for? Oh, that's for that. I have so many ties everywhere. There's so many cords when I'm streaming. I don't know what to do with any of them. And I have to make sure this one stays in because I have to fix the thing. Barry Bonds. What's going on, Barry Bonds? Barry, how you doing? Pittsburgh need a goal early? Yeah. They're going to need to get a goal. Because so far it looks like the Red Wings are on top. Cheers. Blink. This is just Dr. Pepper. I'm not cheersing with anything fancy. Well, this is fancy. It's kind of bougie. Yo. And Dr. Pepper. This might be controversial to say, but with Dr. Pepper, I've had Dr. Zip before. If you put the two in front of me, I could not tell you what one is what. If you put two cans in front of me with no labels on them and tell me which one is Dr. Pepper and which one's Dr. Zip, I couldn't tell you. I think it was like Dr. Zip or something. I don't remember. But like Dr. Pip, I don't know. But basically it tasted the exact same. Some things though, you could tell there's a difference. But with the Dr. Zip, I honestly couldn't tell. Also, with the whole, okay, so I'm getting an advertisement right now for the WWE Network, which in Canada's $15 a month. Reasonable price, I would say. Consider the fact that pay-per-views are $50 to $60. Sorry, $50 to $80, depending, to buy it. To buy one pay-per-view. Or you could pay $15 and you get the pay-per-view for like $15. Like, what? It's like, it's a no-brainer. Like, or just like pay for the $15 for that month. You know, makes no sense. It's just like here we have a ski hill, and it's cheaper to get the lesson package where you do an hour of lessons in the morning and then you can ski for the rest of the day with the rentals than to just get the rentals and ski. It's cheaper to get the lesson and get the rentals and ski than just the rentals and ski. It doesn't make sense. But take advantage of that while you can, right? Like, holy moly. I still want to try to go skiing this year, but I was been so busy with school, and it has been so cold outside. Haven't even been able to go to the outdoor rink, really. Because the weather has just been, like, hella cold. I don't even know what it is in Fahrenheit, but here it's been like minus 25 in Celsius. Hey Siri, minus 25 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
Minus 25 degrees Celsius.
Is minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold. It's very cold. There's been a noise happening outside in the hallway today. This is the second time I've heard it, and I don't know what it is, but it bothers me. Sounds like freaking... It sounds like someone is ripping apart like a door.
His first goal in 19.
Kind of saying I had YouTube TV, but they raised their prices, so I just watched streamers live stream sports instead. Makes sense. You want to pay that?
And Mick, during the intermission, we just got off the phone with the greatest coach of all time, Scotty Bowman, because we're talking about Jeff Blashill and the league giving him credit for a game that he didn't coach due to COVID protocol. Ben Simon,
he's not on the bench.
Got the win. He wasn't on the bench, so he'll coach game 500 tomorrow night against Toronto, statistically speaking. Just spoke to Scotty and he said, Scotty, when you had your heart ailment, Barry and Dave...
He has like almost the same glasses as me.
Dave's coach said no.
No, they weren't generous then.
No, they weren't generous then.
I think Scotty...
Not the same hair though.
Right anyway.
Yeah. And he saw Jack
He
Hughes
doesn't have
play
it.
the other night. He said, "Did you see Jack Hughes play?" He said,
Third period,
"Oh my God, he's
getting
amazing."
underway now.
Love watching. So Scotty's still up on
All the players.
all the games in Tampa.
He never changes. That voice of his never changes when you're having
Are
a little
out
hot stove chat about
on the
hockey.
bench.
88 years old.
There you go, Scotty.
Yeah, Netflix raised their prices by a lot. I'm like, go F yourself.
As a stick boy
That
from
is
the Peach
too
back in
much.
1965.
Like,
What'd
really?
you get? $2?
You know, like with
And a brand
inflation,
new wooden
just like
stick.
don't inflate.
You know,
Like,
oh my gosh.
just
Gonna
don't
get a bar of
inflate.
gold.
Like, it's fine.
Every Thursday night in Peterborough.
Third period underway. Red Wings.
Money is basically a scam, anyways.
Keep the foot on the gas here. They've allowed the most goals in the NHL in third periods at 57.
It's the exact same amount of. It's the same amount of energy and the same. Oh, damn!
Makes it 2-2.
Barry!
Board battle.
Barry.
Pittsburgh won and
Barry.
finished
Barry
it off
Bonds.
just like that.
Are you from the future?
Boy, goals like that.
Barry Bonds, are you from the future? That is my question. Because you said.
In the first
You literally
minute of the
said
last period,
Pitts need a goal early. It's been 28 seconds and they just got a goal. They just got a goal by Sidney Crosby 27 seconds into the
with
third
the
quarter.
second Penguin goal. Crosby the assist. Bingo. Just like that. That's the way to shoot it.
Barry, are you a time traveler? I need to know now.
Gets
No
it.
chance.
Got
Pickard.
2, and Crosby's assisted on both. One on the power play, and here even strength. 27 seconds into the third period. His 23rd. Team leading 23rd for Gensel.
Oh.
42 points leads the Penguins as well.
That's freaky. Barry, that's creeping me out.
Back it comes for Raymond Broston.
Yo, Pittsburgh needs a goal early, as they get a goal early.
Into the Red Wing zone it goes. Top back
How
there
do
by
you know
Pickard.
that piece of information? How do you know
Delkovich
that?
will get the start tomorrow night, Little Caesars Arena against the Maple Leafs. So Pickard making his first start of this season for Detroit. Still in COVID protocol is Thomas Greiss. Matheson.
All tied up now, 2-2. Shots on goal are even tied
On the
up.
heart around Lindstrom.
Shots on goal are tied up and the scores are tied up. Woo! That I haven't seen that ever before.
11 points.
It's probably happened. It's probably not rare, but like I've never seen it before.
Gensel having quite the
Damn.
season. Signed for 2 more years. 23 goals, 5 on the power play.
Did the
42
rat-
points for
Steven
Jake
Luna.
Gensel on that top line with Crosby and Rust. Conversation on the bench with Brian Boyle. Point shot, blocker to the corner with a purpose there by Pickard. Burrito moved up. Around it comes from McGinn. Malkin able to keep it in for the Penguins and a spin off the check here for Rodriguez. Evan Rodriguez is having himself a fine season too with 15 goals and 32 points. Matheson gets it back from Malkin. Evgeny Malkin. Tipped it.
Oh,
by
Pittsburgh's
Rodriguez,
so
saved by
freaking
Pickard,
close.
moved to Leddy.
That was like a foot away. Not
Leddy for
even.
Fowler. Matheson
This is a
for the
close
Penguins
game.
for
Like, it
37.
literally cannot get any closer than the same amount of shots on goal and the same score.
Chip by
Oh, never mind.
Heinen.
It's no longer the same
Heinen
shots
up
on
the
goal.
center.
Pittsburgh has 2 more now. They just added them.
Heinen.
They're a little delayed.
Play it over. Shot by Brian Boyle. Stopped by Pickard.
Well, if you want to know what may have happened here and what we were thinking, watch this.
I don't know what it is. I do not like Pittsburgh's jerseys because I do not like when the logo goes from the top right shoulder to the bottom left hip. Like, I don't know, just like when it's like that, like sideways, like a seatbelt across the jersey. I don't like that.
He has got to make that play
I don't like
quicker.
it. There's
If
too much
nothing
blank
else,
space on
rim
both
it right around
sides.
the
It just
glass.
gives it just I don't know. Like,
Just sent wide of the goal from.
it just doesn't look great. It looks like they have a seatbelt on from far away. I don't know.
Brian Boyle.
There's the ladder.
Fired in behind. Boyle again, behind the net for Danton Heinen. One-timer from Letang, handled by Pickard. Zadina.
So close.
Pressuring him came Dumoulin. And the Penguins, Letang at center. For Brian Boyle. Dumoulin for the Penguins. On the right wing and tipped inside.
Oh.
Flipped it past Rust, across for Stahl. Mark Stahl the center. Nice that his brother will be with the Canadian Olympic team. And good for Justin Applicator too with that game in Grand Rapids. He'll be heading over the Olympics as an alternate for Team USA. So good for Justin.
Coming back from
me the whole time. Oh, damn!
Larkin floated one toward the goal.
It's like, wow, what a reaction.
They bang away at it. Down is to Smith, and the puck's underneath him.
He doesn't know where the puck is. He literally just laid down there. He doesn't. Where's the puck? They don't know where the puck is. Where'd it go? Surprise! It's up his ass.
Well, Larkin just decided to throw the puck at the net with some traffic around there. They normally don't get a lot of traffic there.
Where's the puck? It's up his ass. It's a little magic trick for you. That was a nice save, though. Oh, it was underneath of his, he had it in his glove, because he stood up with it in his glove. And that was like, where did it go? But he had it hidden in his glove.
Hasn't started a lot this season. Calvin Pickard making his first start this season, and fifth as a Red Wing.
Oh, Maple Leafs and Red Wings is tomorrow. Damn.
For Pickard, it's his first start since May 8th of last year. Lost to end the season at Columbus, as that puck is out of play.
Well, he certainly doesn't look like he hasn't had a start since then.
And remember when he had consecutive wins over Columbus, allowing one goal in each late last March, and those were his first two NHL starts
Red Wings.
in
What is
2.5
this?
years.
What does
back
this
in
helmet
November
say?
of
All I see is
2018. This is persistence from Pickard.
CKS. I don't see anything on the other side though.
Jeff Carter up it for Ruedel. Poleno goes down along with Smith and Sam Gagner. Jordan Osterley. Giovanni Smith, who opened the scoring, gets it back to Sider. Now to Osterley with a wrist.
Oh, so close.
Smith on it again, and that goes wide. And Moritz Sider will go back. Along with Osterley, who has it. We pick up for Sider. Rimmed around. Dumoulin for the Penguins. Hugh Suter kept it alive for Bertuzzi. Fanned on it. Letang. Center for Rodriguez. To an open wing. Gustav Lindstrom. Took a strange bounce. Allowed Rodriguez to get position on Letty.
Me again.
Halted that strong play on Bertuzzi to get the Penguins back.
Penguins with nice control of the puck, but the Red Wings also have really nice control of the puck, so it's pretty even.
And then the backhander by McGinn just
Oh, Pittsburgh! If Pittsburgh does not get the next goal, I'm gonna be shocked.
Cleared by Pickard.
They're working so hard
McGinn,
to get the lead in this game. Like, it's nuts.
Fabry, Suter skate the stick. One-on-one with Letang. Still trying to get through. And Letang, good recovery.
Dang. Almost up and out of bounds.
Knocked down by Lucas Raymond. Pressured there. And knocked down from behind by Letang.
Pittsburgh behind their own net.
Champion Chris Letang.
Yes, and he could play a physical kind of game just like you saw there.
That man's jersey is effed. Like, it is, it's all crooked. What the heck?
Health scares he's had.
Yeah.
From a stroke and migraines.
Even when it's crooked, it still looks better than those Pittsburgh jerseys. I don't know. I just can't.
Great season.
Seatbelts. Seatbelt to the late. The name.
Point shot, and Pickard wasn't sure, but he knew he had it somewhere in those big pads.
He wasn't sure.
Jake Gensel with his second.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Here, I gotta. I like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly. Mr. Smithers. There it is. They have some pretty good non-copyrighted music. They step their game up. I'll be right back. Let's go to the bathroom.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me. I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. Yeah. Just want a life that is worth every day exploring. Yeah. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. This is a statement to appreciate all that is vacant. It's yours for the taking. If you make up your mind, you can take it. I'm never complacent. I would work in a mansion or basement, yeah. There's no replacement for persistence. It's a patience, yeah. In this life, I wanna be soaring. To feel sun inside when it's pouring. And I fight till anxiety is. I'm so sick of my mind's extortion. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna.
Yo, Neffex. Bro, what a G for.
11 goals,
Put in
20
his
points
music.
the season for.
Royalty free.
Hit a glove on the Penguin bench. We get a stop in play and a message from FanDuel.
I was just
Sportsbook.
dropping this again.
Hey fans, right now you can live bet on the game on the FanDuel Sportsbook. Head over to FanDuel now.
Well, Brian Rust is
She being held captive?
found out, although it's listed as Pontiac.
Why was she just so head over
First to it has been
now?
from Troy, went to Notre Dame.
She good.
For college. Got multiple
So go
point
check
games
on her.
in 6 of
Holy
the past
moly.
9 coming into the game tonight. At 19 points his past 9 games.
There are so many guys now.
I will say she did that very well though. A lot of people who do little things like that, it's so bad. And I'm like, really? But she did really well.
Heisman, the general manager, and all those Hall of Famers now. Yeah, they don't forget that, as Brian Rush reminded us.
Yeah. Ernie cleared it down.
You know, when you're from a small town like I was from Peterborough, you don't have a team like if you're in Detroit, Michigan. Pretty cool when you got your own home team is in the NHL. And you can watch them on TV or get to the rink if you're lucky.
Zadina put it in. Pedersen for the Penguins to no one in particular. So it'll come back as an icing into the Pittsburgh zone. Limited time remains to bid on unique memorabilia, exclusive experiences, and so much more during the #LGRW online auction. All proceeds benefit the Detroit Red Wings Foundation. Bid now through January 31st at DetroitRedWings.com/auction. Malkin and Hughes Suter as Malkin won the draw. And the Penguins get it out. They'll want a change goal here. And they'll get that. Knocked down by Bertuzzi.
Ooh, the red. Wow, that was impressive the way that he was able to get up from a stomach position up onto his feet so quickly. Holy.
As we like to say, if there's
I mean,
one
like, this is
snow
his
on
job.
Brooks
Like, I
Man's
hope,
hands,
like,
the
he's
shift
good
is
at, like, recovering from falling, but, like, damn.
He's been terrific.
If I fall on skates, I'm basically like, it's over.
High looper by Lidstrom to
If I
center.
fall on skates, I'm like, if I try to get up, I'm gonna die. Like, oh my gosh.
Stahl cleared it.
I'm gonna slip and crack my damn head open.
Back in come the Penguins. Clock begin.
Speaking of Bertuzzi, Ken, excuse me, he's going to get, Toronto Maple Leafs will get their first look at Bertuzzi tomorrow night because he didn't travel to Toronto.
Right. That was a 5-4 loss, I believe.
The
Maple
Wild
Leafs
game,
early in the
yeah.
season, yeah.
That late October.
Mrazek played that night for Toronto. Gagne for Giovanni Smith. Just couldn't get it to settle.
Someone needs a power play. Like, he's going rough. I thought I just spit all over, but I did not.
Put in by Kapanen for Heinen and Boyle on Osterley. His pass for Smith didn't clip.
These bright orange hats.
Penalty coming here
Yeah.
to Giovanni
Like
Smith.
greenish yellow.
He reached that stick in there.
That's not orange.
Dumps
I
it
said,
in,
whoa, those people have some pretty bright orange hats on. I
you
look,
know what, the Rasmussen
it's
penalty
green.
was a bad one to take in retaliation.
it's like a lime green.
And
Like a greenish
this
yellow.
is not a good penalty
Like,
for
that's
Giovanni Smith
not
tonight.
orange.
So unnecessary.
Penalty, what did I just say? I just said someone needs a power play, and look what they got.
Wow. The baby hook.
Well, speaking of that, we spoke of earlier what Mario Lemieux said in the Garage League where he wanted all the hooking and holding.
Right.
He actually, that was
Damn.
early 90s.
Yeah.
Sid League,
Oh, I remember
mid-80s.
yeah.
It was early 90s.
He could have used a few other words. to
Giovanni
describe it
Smith
at that time.
gets a
He was
penalty
being
for
done.
hooking.
And it took another 15 years or
Yeah.
so.
Penguins
until the
now have a
Shanahan
power
Summit
play.
Came up on board, and they changed a lot of the rules.
Remember
We had
the-
more of the free flow game.
Remember the Red Wings got swept by New Jersey in '95?
Yeah.
Scott Stevens and that crew,
Oh.
and the stuff that went on then. Oh my God!
Today, 30-game
Young
suspensions.
players today would look at a film and go, "No, they could play like that."
Yeah.
Oh yes, they did.
Yes, they
And
did.
they found a way to get through it and be productive.
Crosby knocked down, but kept it for Letang. Now to Malkin. Penguin power play. Malkin with it.
Oh my!
Ooh, so close. Pittsburgh's gonna get it. There's no way.
Shot. Up and out of play.
Man, oh man, you could see
Up and out of
they
play.
want the puck to be in the hands
But yeah,
of
there's
number
no way.
71 in a black jersey, and that's Evgeny Malkin. And Crosby goes to the far post of the goaltender. He almost got him a minute ago.
What team are you and your dad going
But
for?
boy, oh
In
boy,
this
the
game,
options
we don't
that
have a
they
horse in this
have
race, so
With this personnel,
we're alright with whoever wins.
I mean, Crosby's so darn smart. He knows where to go, and more importantly, when to go there, in or out.
Malkin with it. And a power play goal last night against Seattle in the extra time loss. Gensel with 2 tonight for Russ. Malkin to Letang, top of the right.
Nice
circle.
passing.
By
Oh,
Gensel looking for after.
that would have been a perfect goal too. It was so nice, just a little tip in.
Back to Malkin again. Russ waiting for a one-timer, gives back. Malkin to Letang. Crosby. Letang. Shoots.
Lots of
Saved
passing.
by
It was
Pickard.
saved.
Important, no rebound.
Oh, they're
They
pushing.
really came in on him. Stahl insider come in.
Crosby pushed Stahl.
The veterans of the game, Gagne,
I was
Crosby.
thinking the same thing. Yeah, having a chat, and it wasn't a friendly
Is Stahl the
chat.
local? I
Just a
think so.
reminder, like, come on, Sid, you got away with a cross check earlier in this game, not anymore. There's a Tang, Gensel, Crosby, Malkin, and Carter. Oh my God, what a power play. A lot of brains on that fivesome.
Five.
Tang's
So.
got 38 points in the season. Crosby comes in to take the draw. Playing in his 32nd game of the year. Rasmussen, good kickback. Sider to Stahl. The importance of winning a defensive
15
zone draw.
seconds. It'll take him 15 to get her back.
Crosby for Brian Russ. Back for Sidney Crosby. Russ digging that puck. And Rasmussen clears it. Penguins with 60 points, tied. A three-way tie atop the Metro.
Ooh.
Coming into play tonight.
Only 10 seconds left on the power play for Pittsburgh. Damn, they weren't able to get it.
The calendar flipped to December. Only 3 losses in regulation.
Damn, he ran up against those boards.
Smith out of the box. Near side.
Power play over.
Ron Marino came in for Pittsburgh. Heinen centered, but grabbed by Pickard. So Gensel with both.
Commercial break. Commercial break. Drink your water, everybody. Stay hydrated. The cup is warm, but the water is cold because it's right next to where the hot computer is. I put my lips up to it and I was like, oh my. I'm like, ooh, that's warm. Let's maybe put on the nitro sense. Put on the Nitro Sense Max. The fan control is in your hands. I don't know. I just made that up. Okay, so you know those purple mattresses? How they say they're like extremely comfortable? You're sleeping on rubber. How is it comfortable? Like, I don't know. I'll have to like try it, you know? JackpotCity.net. Casino games perfectly made for you. JackpotCity.net is 18 plus. JackpotCity.net 18 plus. I mean, like that really weird thing where it's like they speak really fast at the end. Yo, that man got knocked the out, dog. Yo, they're showing some hard hits that have happened throughout the years. Yo, that man's got knocked. Holy. Oh, his freaking head's bleeding. Oh my lord. Yo, this sport can be so dangerous.
My God.
You know, when they're retiring Sergei Zubov's number tonight in Dallas, got me thinking about great Russian defenseman. And he's one of the best. Slava Fetisov for sure. And think how great Vladdy would have been. Maybe.
Vladdy would have won the Norris Trophy. Yeah. I thought he should have the year right before he got hurt, but there was a lot of good players there. But yeah, he was
I get the hair in my eye.
And when you think about the Red Wing organization losing Vladdy and Yuri Fisher, sure. Just a few years apart, young, really promising defensemen in your organization. Boy, oh boy, tough to recover from that.
And when you...
Vladdy was a punisher.
When they lost Vladdy, it really was the inspiration of picking up Chris Sheldon.
Oh my God. George Thorogood, bad to the bone. Oh my God. And boy, Vladimir could make you...
Oh, one last subscriber. By the way, guys, thank you so much for helping us hit 2,000 subs. Like, that's absolutely insane. I never thought that we would ever get to that point. That's amazing. Thank you guys so much. Like, I just want to, like... I know I'm going to keep saying it. It's going to get annoying, but, like, I truly do appreciate you guys. I really do. Appreciate every single one of you that comes in.
Corner Ernie. One hand on the stick, whacked out, allowing Joe Valeno to get there pretty Troy. To the other side for Ernie. Ernie indirect feed back to the line. Sider had it blocked, but recovered to get it. Quick shot in front for Valeno. Valeno turns. Joe Valeno patiently. In behind for Zadina. Adam Ernie, his stick lifted by Pedersen. Sider drew Russ closer and has it again. Sider in his own zone. Both teams in the midst of changing here. Just over 30. Penguins played last night and lost in extra time to Seattle.
If I had to pull for any team, I guess it would be the Predators. Oh, nice. Canucks. I like the Canucks.
10-3-1 in
Canucks are
January.
chill. I like them.
Red Wings looking for their first win in 4.
Predators, nice. Predators are, I think the Predators
Trying
are
to get back to 500. 18-19-6 is Detroit. Jordan Osterman tipped it to the corner for Hronek. Off Bertuzzi, worked to Suter, back for Bertuzzi, cut off at the Penguin line. And offside.
Oh, offside.
So we'll step out here.
So many commercial breaks. Oh my lord. So many. Also, I absolutely love, what's it called? Compilation videos of people just raging in sports. It's the funniest thing ever. Especially when they get extremely pissed off over the stupidest things. It's hilarious. Yo, a hockey bag? They just had a commercial for the new Santa Cruz truck, Hyundai, and I'm telling you right, and they put a hockey bag in the back, and the dad looked at his son like, yo, that smells, put it in the back, so he threw it in the back of the truck. Yo, I'm telling you right now, hockey bags are a whole different level of like, ugh. It's horrible. My friend's stepbrother plays hockey, and he's come home with all of his workout, with all of his stuff, and I've just walked by it and I've been like, dude, put that away, put that in a biohazard bag.
Okay, so when he joins us on the Red Wings line,
He's like a teenager too, like 17, so like, I'm like, bro, put it away.
Smile when you're watching a hockey game.
Oh.
Exactly. No matter where you're watching it from.
That's right.
That's right.
Here's Boyle. Ruhwedel's shot went off an ankle. Kapanen couldn't come up with it. Cleared by Nemesnikov, and that goes offside.
Well, talking about putting a smile on your face, how about this flashback? Number 16, Vladimir Konstantinov, and the Russian 5.
Ooh.
Boy, oh boy.
Look out.
Holy, oh damn, that man didn't have a helmet on either.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yo, that man's helmet got...
The Philadelphia series.
That's hilarious.
The Stanley Cup. The next year, unfortunately.
Man's aggressive. Man was aggressive. Oh my God.
But, boy, oh boy. And what a sense of humor that guy had. I'll never forget when we interviewed those guys. I got him to sing Happy New Year in half Russian and half English back to people. And after he'd done, he run his hands through his hair and he said, "My hair's okay, Vicky, my hair's okay." He had a great sense of humor. Oh my God. My God, those were fun days.
Oh, but you're
talking. The Russian 5. They taught us all a lot.
That's better.
I remember John showed Sergei Zubov the year the Rangers ended the 54-year curse and won the Stanley Cup. He led the Rangers in scoring that year.
Oh, he was a good...
89 points. Zubov led the New York Rangers in scoring.
He was a really, really good all-around defenseman, but really good offensively.
Oh!
Larkin. Carter. Sider. Travis.
How's everyone doing tonight? I'm Molly. Hi. Nice to meet you guys.
Gensel after the long
Like and
stall.
subscribe if you haven't already. We're just chilling
Over
out.
Tuesday. Wasn't happy on the bench just as we went to break.
Oh,
Good
boy.
kick save there and a beauty
Like
by
that.
Pickard. Patterson kept
And
it in
speed.
for the Penguins for Crosby. Behind the net to Gensel. Jake Gensel looks for Brian Russ instead. The first here from Marino at the point for Crosby. And his one-time shot handled it may have been going wide by Pickard. Sider forced by Crosby coming back to help his suitor.
Well, Pittsburgh doesn't want any part of overtime. They're trying to figure it out right now.
Woo!
Penguins 3-2 in overtime.
Red Wings so both
6-5.
teams have been so close to getting an actual goal, but they are still just tied up at 2.
Pittsburgh in a game, but they felt they should have won and won easily before it started.
Bouncing pocket center, chopped at, and then Malkin sent it into the Red Wing bench. The Red Wings 13 games decided in overtime or shootout, tied for third most in the NHL. Now a message from MGM.
Normal?
Detroit.
Sound regular, yeah.
At the destination.
Sounds good. I'm very tired, but enjoyed the stream, Molly. Might fall asleep. For sure, Kenneth. Thank you so much for coming in and showing your support. I appreciate it. See you next time, Kenneth. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow I'll see you in Blaze's stream for the Royal Rumble. Bye. Have a good night.
Filling to the net, stick assigned by the Smith. Zadina to the line for Letty, high and off the glass. Again, colliding with Lindstrom.
They're so staticky, they're so dry. See you, Kenneth. Thank you.
Kicked that at the line, but kept in.
Look at Tripper looking at you. Just looking at you like, oh my god, it's so early.
2.5 to go in the third.
Half of her eyes closed. She puts her head up and half her eyes closed. She's like, what's happening?
Backup roles tonight, and both have played like starters. They've been really good.
Well, it's been a nice bounce back game for the Red Wings considering the game Wednesday against Chicago.
Oh boy, it was giveaway night, that's for sure.
Boyle off Hronek, now Osterley for Detroit.
All tied up here with 2 minutes to go.
You don't need to get people caught. You're on the road. You're against one of the best teams in the league. You just got to be safe as you possibly can and play for overtime here. No gambling.
The veteran Gagne against Crosby, who won it. Rust, Gensel, Crosby. Boleno got the center and in. Red Wings will get a change with the Crosby lineup. Pickard, yeah. Little stall there on stall. Wasn't sure which way to go. Wanted to leave it.
They need a power play.
Stall again.
Someone needs a power play here.
And we'll have to settle this down. And Crosby get it.
Oh, damn. Oh, Crosby
takes exception to it.
and him are freaking going at it, dude. Holy shit.
Yes, he did.
Oh my gosh, Crosby's pissed.
Punch there.
No, he's
Crosby
Crosby and Sider.
is
now, both teams
pissed.
lose when this happens. Yeah, Sid's had a bit of a burr under his saddle all night. He may have had enough of Rasmussen, his size in front of him, knocked him down earlier. Didn't
Crosby in the box.
Should have in any game.
And
But here,
Flames in the box.
puck bounced. Sid started it by jamming his right fist into Sider's face.
Flames? Wings.
2 minutes each for
And Sider, as we've seen
2 minutes
before,
each for roughing, so it's 4 on 4.
who he's up against. He's
Doesn't
gonna
help.
retaliate. Somebody's got a piece of his back of his head as they were going by. Still are, too, from the outside. Not sure who that is in Pittsburgh. So Sider would be on the ice starting overtime normally. That won't happen.
19 seconds difference, so
you know,
4-on-4 here, and
They don't have Sydney right now.
See where they get to overtime.
Four on four.
Carter and Larkin.
Nice passing by the Red Wings.
Larkin. Back to Hronek. Raymond down low. Osterley coming in. Check by Letang. Got it to Dylan Larkin. Larkin keeps control of it. Dylan Larkin with a shot, went off the stick.
Oh.
Incidental contact in front, no penalty. Although the fans in Pittsburgh want one. Here's number 10. Bertuzzi. Check. Malkin. Moves it. Denson. Into the line.
48 seconds left.
Letty. Bertuzzi over to pick up that loose puck. Lindstrom. Back for Letty.
Yeah, it seems like
Third period. And just offside.
Oh boy.
offside.
He dragged that puck right on the blue line, didn't take it in. And Lindstrom was wide open on the far side. Larkin gets blocked up. That collision in front of the net draws no referee. Raymond.
Brian Dumoulin. Back for Letang. Jeff Carter. Into Detroit territory. Taken wide by Letty. In front of the net. Comes back here for Letang. Little stutter step back to Dumoulin. Dumoulin back to Letang with 3 seconds left. That shot goes high over top of the net. And we're going overtime.
Overtime.
So the Penguins and Red Wings each with a point. The Penguins with 61. The Red Wings with 43. Still trying to get back to 500. Red Wings have lost 7 of 9. Look to get a win here.
Woo! Overtime, here we come. Going into overtime.
Not including shootouts, the respective overtime records for the two teams, and a nice night, certainly tonight.
Are very similar.
Pickard stopping 35 shots, beaten only twice by Jake Gensel. One of those on the power play, and the Penguins played Seattle last night into extra time. And Adam Larson with the winning goal. The Kraken had 18 shots in the third.
Overtime. Damn, this game's still on. Yeah, it's going in overtime.
And first loss in 9 at home.
What happens if you get traffic to the front of the net? Goaltender can't see it. It had eyes.
Red Wings were taking that game in, watching Mike Sullivan and company. Sullivan took over in December of 2015. Jeff Blashill saw the Penguins last night. And here After this game, the Red Wings will head home to meet the Maple Leafs tomorrow night, 6:30 on Valley Sports with Red Wings Live.
Well,
So with the 4-on-4, we become 3-on-3 with the offsetting penalties to Sider and Crosby in the third period.
Three on three right now. Because
So 3-on-3 to start over.
Crosby and that other dude are both in the box.
Gensel and Malkin and Letang, who's got the puck. Raymond coming back. Gensel from Malkin. Gensel with both Penguin goals intercepted by Larkin.
oh my.
Good takeaway there by Letang. Raymond got a stick on him. He has the puck now along with Dylan Larkin. But it's a 2-on-1 with a forward back in Larkin. Larkin, here's Larkin with it. Oh, what a save!
what a
Oh my God.
Even he's laughing. And Dylan Larkin likely went by and said, wow.
Oh my God. That will make a highlight reels later tonight. Beautiful setup. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What a save.
That is one of the most beautiful
Good as it
saves
gets
I've
if
ever
you're a
seen.
goaltender or a Penguins fan. Oh, wow.
Wow. He
And
just
the
put his
Larkin's been
hand
hot
up right
lately,
at the
too.
right time.
Oh.
So they're stumbling. Crosby. Both of those have been in the box. Russ for Marino. John Marino, good skating defender. Left it there for Crosby. Down to Marino. In for Russ. Russ back in the net. Marino with a shot and saved by Pickard for Bertuzzi on the rebound. Suter couldn't get there in time. That allows Crosby. Back into the middle. It comes from Marino again to Russ. Marino wants off, he tells him. So Russ goes back to center. Matheson. Great offensive years with Florida. Back for Carter. Looked it for Rodriguez, had his pocket picked by Sider. Sider along with Suter and Bertuzzi. Sider into the Pittsburgh zone. For Bertuzzi. Waits. Bertuzzi shoots and off the stick and high and over top of the net. In goes Valeno. Valeno turns back with it to create some space. Joe Valeno comes out, high slot. Valeno drops it back. Here's Hronek with a shot.
That was.
Away by the
If
Smith.
go watch the highlights
Red Wings in the midst of a
on
challenge. Valeno
that.
through his legs. Avery off the bench. Here's Valeno. Went off stride. Over top of him goes Matheson.
On that, what's it
And
called?
the Penguins with a break for Carter.
On that play that was there.
One-on-one with Hronek. Offside, he put himself.
It's nuts. Blaze, what's going on, Blaze? I bought some dice and cards. Shall we play the game? What's going on, Blaze?
Going on in 2.5 minutes overtime. And you mishandle the puck and the skates are over the line first. It's an automatic offside. As opposed to having control, and your skates go over first, and that's okay.
Larkin, Zadina, and Hronek. Malkin, Gensel, Letang.
Been going on all night long.
Larkin wants a shift here with Hronek to the other side now with Malkin on the faceoff. Larkin won it back and moved quickly by Pickard for Larkin, but the Penguins will take over. Gensel for Letang. Zadina and Giovanni Smith have scored for Detroit. Jake Gensel, each team with a power play goal. Penguins just on side back in, but Dylan Larkin has served. Larkin gathering speed through center. Larkin into the Pittsburgh zone, puts on the brakes.
Oh, I totally could have.
Just unable to find it. Now he did. Zadina off the back of the net. Malkin took it away from him using that size. Malkin's away. Along with Gensel taking away.
Damn, it's very back and forth.
Along with Zadina. Crosses with him. Larkin still got it. Larkin for Zadina. And thought he was hooked a little bit. Now the Red Wings retreat for Leddy. Raymond comes over the board. Lucas Raymond. Along with Pius Suter. Raymond drops it for Suter. Suter from 40 feet. Suter leaves it there for Raymond. Didn't like what he saw.
Cats are so weird. Anyways. The way they just clean themselves is just look at little paws though. Overtime, go Penn, says Blades. Makes sense. Wow. Hi, honey. I was just talking about how precious you are. I was just talking about how cute you are.
Really not allowing Detroit.
I was literally just talking about how freaking precious you are. Mwah. Mwah. My angel face.
Dylan Larkin's just been out of gas twice here in overtime. He's out there again after about a 30-second rest. Usually it's Larkin, Sider, and Raymond.
Oh, thanks. I know I'm cute and precious.
68 shots combined.
Blaze is like, I know.
In a good game tonight from Pittsburgh.
Adorable. You know what?
Bertuzzi right to the net. And a shoulder shot there and a save by DeSmith.
Like I was like, right to the net.
Larkin for Bertuzzi. Takes the shot and again blocked.
Up and on play.
Off the body. His body another play.
47 seconds left. I just realized I could do this with my...
Play kind of developed out of nowhere with Bertuzzi coming out of the corner.
The two captains and it's won by the captain and block.
No.
40 seconds remaining in overtime.
40 seconds in OT. And then we're going to a shootout. Boop.
Sidney Crosby. Bertuzzi. Good check there. Look at it. Knocked down Marino and away comes Bertuzzi along with Larkin and Sider. Out of the reach of Sider and look out here. It's Crosby coming back to Sider. Crosby in and sent it high.
Dang, this has been high intensity. Holy shit.
Sider along with Bertuzzi with 3 seconds left. Sider the shot. And a save by DeSmith with 1 6/10 to go.
Wow, NFL needs a shootout after an overtime tie.
Wow.
Okay, but like, right?
3 white jerseys gone. That pass had been any quicker. Crosby would have had a full-blown breakaway.
Just have like, I don't know, like a Hail Mary off or something? I don't
He
know.
waited it too long and Sider got his stick in the way with that long reach. So we're going to overtime. Oh my. Pretty
Hi,
entertaining.
baby. My last thumbs up.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
honey, you gotta come right here. There you go.
For all the action, that's very few shots.
So, the skills competition will be next.
All right.
For you on Valley Sports Detroit in a moment. Someone's going to win this game.
Look how
3-2.
cute you are.
Coming up next.
We're going to a shootout, everybody. It's the end of overtime. Does already. I mean, NFL's overtime rules are whack. But like, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold up. Hold up, I'll be back. man, shootout.
A second point.
Shootout round 2.
But the Smith
Oh.
Well, Larkin does like to go to the forehand. Under the blocker.
Shootout round 3.
This one did get over the pad, but just outside the post. Off his elbow.
Chris Letang is next. 1 for 6 in the shootout this season. And Pickard stops him.
Nice.
And with that, the Red Wings win it.
Red Wings win it! It's over, everybody. Red Wings just won it in the shootout. Final score is 3-2 Detroit Red Wings. Detroit Red Wings just won it, everybody. Alright, everybody. Thank you, pardon me, so much for joining me. There was 14 of you in here at one point. I had no idea. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell for notifications so you get notified whenever we're live. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you here next time. And if you're in Blaze Radio, you can see him in the chat there. That's his name. Go grab him up, Blaze Radio. We're going to be on there tomorrow night for a bit for the Royal Rumble. So everybody go check him out, because we'll be over there tomorrow. So, thank you, everybody, and I'll see you here next time. Molly out.